with a high near 70. Wednesday night, clear, a low of 52. Thursday, sunny and a high of 75. Thursday night, partly cloudy, a low of 58.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Welcome. It's nice to have you here. I'm so glad you could come. This is going to be such an exciting day. I hope you enjoy it. I think you will.
Isn't it about time for somebody's favorite radio program?
Theater of the absurd.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Welcome to Touhyville.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
I'll juice you up.
No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
Welcome, my friend, to the show that never ends.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Touhyville with Steve Touhy and Cheryl Touhy.
Yeah, that's just too much Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Rush, 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 get your money's worth. Radio show, it happened out at the OT show. It's a lot of fun. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Welcome to Touhyville for the 21st day of July, 2026. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Cheryl's off today. She is at a Women on the Rise conference hosted by the IBA, Indiana Broadcasters Association. So you got me. But don't worry. It is not me alone all show. Man, are we jam-packed. On purpose. So that I'm not, just chit-chatting to myself. Coming up a little bit later on this morning, we got Gary Brosh, president of the Jasper County Fair Association. We're going to talk all things Jasper County Fair. Dr. Khan from Liberty Clinic. We're going to do our Therapy Thursday with Dr. Nikki a little bit later on today. And I know you might be going, Steve, are you getting ahead of yourself? It's only Tuesday. No, but it was pre-recorded. So better to do that today. And then we'll just continue live with Cheryl on Thursday when she's back. And then I'll be joined by attorney Ned Tonner from the Nice Law Firm. He's going to be in the chit-chat with us a little bit later on this morning. So full packed show. Lots of fun stuff. Of course, we'll do all the stuff that we usually do with the fun stories and jokes and all kinds of good stuff. So we'll do a poll question. We'll have fun hanging out. Don't forget, tomorrow we are going to be out at Spencer Pool in DeMott. Now, they're going to have their luau throughout the whole afternoon. We're going to be out there from noon to 2. We're going to be hanging out, playing the cue, giving away some Indiana Beach tickets, and just having fun at the pool. That's Spencer Pool in DeMott tomorrow, noon to 2. And then later tomorrow night, they're going to have Jimmy Holmes at Spencer Park, the Elvis impersonator. Well, I've heard nothing but fantastic things about. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We're not going to still be out there at that point. We're only there noon to 2, but yeah, make your plans to head out and hang out. So and enjoy all that good stuff out there at Spencer Pool. Today is Black Women's Equal Pay Day. Invite an alien to live with you day. The first thing that pops into my head, and this will probably show my age, is My Favorite Martian, the TV show with Bill Bixby and Ray Walston. It's the first thing that popped in my head. Now, I was not alive when it was in originals, but I remember my dad watching that show in reruns, and he loved it. My dad used to watch all those black and white shows. Still does, for that matter. But yeah, I remember. So invite an alien to live with you. The first thing that I think of is My Favorite Martian. I assume they're talking about space aliens, right? Yeah. Oh, Invite an Alien to Live with You Day celebrates Mork and Mindy. TV show starring Pam Dauber and, of course, Robin Williams as Mork from Mork. Nanu Nanu. I think it was, is that Nanu? No, that might have been Star Trek. They might have both been the same now that I think about it. The weird handshake that was Mork for Mork. May have been the same as the Vulcan thing, right? Now I'm going to have to look it up. But I loved Mork and Mindy. And I love watching things now that they have from behind the scenes where Robin Williams just goes and is like a whack nut. During Mork and Mindy's 4-year run, 55 to 60 million people tuned in each week to watch it. Nobody gets those kind of ratings anymore. It doesn't exist. 55 to 60 million people tuned in every week. The show got its start after Happy Days producer Gary Marshall's 8-year-old son, who had recently seen Star Wars, thought he should put a spaceman on Happy Days. That's where it came from. Wow. Happy Days director Jerry Paris remembered an episode of Dick Van Dyke that he had directed called It May Look Like a Walnut, which featured Danny Thomas as an alien. Do not remember that. Used it as inspiration for Happy Days episode, My Favorite Orkin. It helped launch Robin Williams' career. Gary Marshall came across Williams because one of Marshall's sisters saw him in an acting class that another sister, Penny Marshall, you remember her, was taking. So, wow. It's funny how the world works. So, yeah. So, Invite an Alien to Live with You Day has to do with Mork and Mindy. All right. Today is Legal Drinking Age Day. I assume the law was passed on this date for something. Draws awareness to the drinking age in the U.S. and encourages safe and moderate drinking. Following Prohibition, most states adopted a legal drinking age of 21 between 1970 and 1975. 29 states lowered their drinking age to 18, 19, or 20. This came in the wake of the passage of the 26th Amendment, which had lowered the voting age to 18, also during the era of the Vietnam War. So I believe, don't hold me to it, but I think no, I'm not sure. Somehow in the age thing, I remember my mom talking about that she got screwed on them switching the age to 21 right before she turned 18 or something like that, I think. I don't remember exactly. Ed says not that hard to get those ratings when there was only 3 or 4 stations. Ed, that was really my point. That it was television back then, one, had way less competition, but two, also had, like, drew everyone together. So all these things were talking points the next day because almost everybody saw them. I mean, when they say everybody watched Johnny Carson at night, everybody watched Johnny Carson at night. Johnny Carson would get like Super Bowl numbers. It's crazy. Let's see. National Junk Food Day. I'm in. I'm a fan. Be Someone Day. We are all someone. National Be Someone Day challenges everyone to take 10 seconds to make a difference in a child's life and encourage everyone to commit to reporting child abuse. Oh, okay. Didn't know that that's what it was tied into. Pledges are to be taken on the day to help end child abuse and to be someone that children in one's community can talk to if they're experiencing child abuse. So that's what National Be Someone Day is. National Tug of War Tournament Day. Take a Monkey to Lunch Day. Probably not going to do that. 1, I don't really know any monkeys. 2, I don't know that the places I go to lunch would want them there. Just saying. National Lamington Day. This sounds like a stuffed animal. It's some kind of biscuit with like cream in the middle or something, it looks like. It says those bloody, poofy, woolly biscuits are celebrated today, known as Lamingtons. That's what Lord Lamington, Lord Lamington, Governor of Queensland from 1896 to 1901, supposedly called these Australian cakes, and they were given his name. Lamingtons are butter or sponge cakes that are coated with or dipped in chocolate and then covered with fine coconut. Yeah, I'm going to pass. If you left the coconut off of there, maybe, but it also looks like it's chocolate, like a chocolate biscuit with, now I know it's butter, like butter in the middle. Ugh, I don't know. Looks a little bleh to me. I'm gonna pass on that, but thanks, but no. All right, good morning, everybody. Thanks for getting up and hanging out with us this morning. We appreciate it. Plenty of things for us to dive into this morning. So I'm going to take a break. We'll wrap up our poll question from yesterday and then dive into a brand new one. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, Liz, can you believe there are still some people buying their gold, silver, and platinum bullion from the internet?
That's pretty amazing, Jeff, especially considering that prices here at Vierk's Fine Jewelry always beat both local as well as the big online guys. We don't have shipping fees, and in most cases, you get the precious metals immediately.
Bars, rounds, bags, eagles, buffaloes, maple leafs, Krugerrands, Morgan and Peace dollars, and much, much more.
Not to mention rare, key date, and collectible coins from the U.S. and around the world, many of which have been graded and authenticated by PCGS and NGC.
Whether buying, selling, or trading, you will always benefit from Vierk's unrivaled years of experience and expertise.
If you need expert appraising, Vierk's Fine Jewelry has both of Lafayette's only International Society of Appraisers and Coin Roundtable members, and we are also fully USPAP compliant.
All of your coin and precious metals needs under one roof.
Proudly serving the Mid-North Indiana area for over 75 years. Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Vierks.com.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Having a trusted healthcare provider close to home matters because your health is about more than a single appointment. It's about caring for the whole person. Beginning September 1st, Valley Oaks Health is expanding to offer primary medical care alongside the compassionate mental health services you've come to know and trust at our Rensselaer location. We're proud to offer care for individuals and families throughout Jasper and Newton counties. Schedule your appointment today at valleyoaks.org or call 1-866-6-VALLEY. Valley Oaks Health, caring for our community, caring for you.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance. And now we're customizing this ad for your morning commute to wake you up, which could help your driving. Science says that stimulating the brain increases alertness. So here's a pop quiz. How many months have 28 days? What gets wetter as it dries? What has keys but can't open locks? If you don't want to hear the answers, turn off this Liberty Mutual ad now. 12 months, a towel, piano. Enjoy being fully alert.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter. My doctor told me my cholesterol is borderline, so I took control with Garlic Healthy Cholesterol Formula. Garlic helps maintain healthy cholesterol safely and naturally. It's odor and taste-free, and Garlic is a world leader in garlic potency. I'm taking charge of my cholesterol with Garlic Healthy Cholesterol Formula, cholesterol's natural enemy.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The term natural references only the garlic in the product. Use as directed.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-486-9600. That's 800-486-9600.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We have to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies. That's a lot of Touhy.
Today will be different. Today will be better.
Better than what?
Better than what?
What better? Better than what?
Tuesday!
Tuesday's still better than Monday.
Tuesdays are better.
Well, it's not better.
How is it not better?
I have to go to work.
Oh, you say potato, I say potato. That doesn't even make sense.
Maybe not to you.
Look at the time.
Well, what time is it?
It's showtime.
97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. Steve Touhy with you here hanging out. Although we're having some issues, got some kind of power outage out at 98 Gold. So we are aware of that, and they're on it. They're working on it. So, but nonetheless, we're streaming on all of our stuff. WLQI977.com, 981WIBN.com, as well as streaming video. See my smiling face. Not quite as good as when we're both on there, right? Portion of the show is brought to us by the Rensselaer Farmers Market. You got a 3 for this week. The Farmers Market is going on tonight in downtown Rensselaer, then Thursday in downtown Rensselaer, and then on Saturday from 7:30 till noon in downtown Rensselaer. So plenty of good stuff going on at the Farmers Market. So stop out there tonight for a special Tuesday edition. And Culp Family Farms will be grilling up pork burgers out there tonight. So that sounds like dinner for us this evening. So sounds like a good plan to grab yourself a pork burger. Also got to mention our friends over at Supercuts in Rensselaer. Visit Supercuts, get yourself a super cut. Supercuts is more than just a haircut. They do styling. They have tanning. They do all kinds of good stuff there. Men, women's cuts, whatever you need. Supercuts in Rensselaer and in Lowell. Visit Supercuts. Go like Supercuts on Facebook also. They've got a Facebook page specifically for their Rensselaer location. So, all right. Let's finish putting up the poll question for today so that we can go in there and wrap up our poll question from yesterday. So I will dive into that in just a second. Run a little behind today. doing everything solo, not going as fast as when you got two people prepping everything and doing everything. So our poll question yesterday, we asked you guys, what was your favorite food to grill? Okay. We saw a poll question, a national poll question that said the average American has 13 grilling days a year. Let's say 13 grilling days a day. 13 grilling days a year, which seems way low to me. That said, I talk to people like my folks, and they maybe grill twice a year, maybe, and that's usually if someone else is grilling. They do not, they don't jump on the grill a lot. So, but then you've got people like me. I'm in sometimes in the summertime, a couple times a week. I'll be grilling. So we asked you what's your favorite food to grill. We'll jump through some of them. A lot of folks said steak. Jeff said brine turkey, chicken breast for Julie, or pork patties. Hamburgers and hot dogs, a lot of folks said. I love hamburgers and hot dogs on the grill. Trina, mushrooms wrapped in bacon or jalapeno wrapped in bacon. I like the idea of the mushrooms. I'm not a big jalapeno person. I'm not a big fan of jalapeno. I don't like the hot stuff. So I tried jalapenos once. I'm good. I don't mind it like chopped up in my guacamole. I'm good there. Doesn't hit me so hard. But just the idea of just a jalapeno like on my chili or whatever, nah. Christy says stuffed cheeseburger or burnt hot dog. Laura says Stower's marinated pork chops. That sounds delicious. Lots of steak. Anna says sausage and onion bombs. That sounds good. Or some sausage and peppers, brats, Italian sausage, all that sounds good. Robbie says Stower's brats. That's what Cheryl said. All those flavors, they have different ones. Yeah. He also said marinated chops and chicken. Carol went with shish kebabs. Always good. Saw something the other day, it was about a month ago, that they said you should cook your vegetables and your meat separate when you do shish kebabs and then put them together. Doesn't that sound weird? That sounds like you're not doing it right. Like, no, and also no. Seems weird. Kurt says pork steaks ranked near the top. Sandy said smash burgers. Piper, shrimp and zucchini. That sounds delicious. Stuffed mushrooms, burgers. So many good things to grill. So many good things to grill. I was going to grill one of my favorites, which is Johnsonville Better with Cheddar brats. So good. They're cheddar-filled brats. And they're not really, I mean, they're brats, but they're not like your normal Johnsonville brats. They're more hot dog-ish, but they're really good. Love them. And I was going to grill those last night. And then I thought, well, it's just me, because Cheryl left yesterday. So she went to Westfield, Indiana, where they're doing this conference. And there was a dinner last night with a bunch of people from the Indiana Broadcasters Association and the National Association of Broadcasters that are all going to this Women on the Rise conference today. So she went to dinner with all them last night, and then she's at this conference today. So I thought, since I was on my own, it was just me and Ace, just the guys hanging out. She's not a big fan of fried chicken, so had to go with Strack's fried chicken again. So good. Always so good. And I always get excited when I walk in there and I can smell it because I know they just got done cooking it. So had to do that for dinner last night. So, but I'll be back on the grill tonight. Don't you worry. Oh, no, I won't be on the grill. I'm going to go get it off the grill for the pork burgers at the farmer's market. See how quickly my brain forgets things? So, all right, moving on. Our poll question for today, we'll dive into some of your answers a little bit later on. Today is National Junk Food Day. What is your favorite junk food? Whatever it is, whatever you consider junk food. For me, when I think junk food, I think either savory, like chips, Doritos, pretzels, popcorn, that kind of stuff, or sweet, like candy or like Hostess cupcakes, things like that. I don't think of like chocolate cake or whatever, but whatever you think of as junk food, you go for it. Head to our Facebook pages. Let us know what is your favorite or some of your favorite junk foods. Take a break, come back, get into what's happening and more. Don't go anywhere.
Weather is brought to you by Rensselaer Iron and Metal.
Today, scattered showers before 7 a.m., then some isolated showers after that till about 10 a.m. Cloudy, then becoming sunny later with a high near 85. Tonight, scattered showers mainly before 10 o'clock, mostly cloudy, low of 60. Wednesday, partly sunny with a high near 70. Wednesday night, clear, a low of 52. Thursday, sunny and a high of 75. Thursday night, partly cloudy, a low of 58.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Jasper County REMC is a not-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles is a voluntary and open membership. Jasper County REMC is a voluntary organization open to all persons able to use their services and willing to accept the responsibilities of membership without gender, social, racial, political, or religious discrimination. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
All new drinks are now at McDonald's, with refreshers like the Strawberry Watermelon Refresher and the Mango Pineapple Refresher with popping boba, to crafted sodas like the Sprite Berry Blast with berry flavors and cold foam. Who knew ice-cold drinks could be so fire? 6 all-new drinks are here now at McDonald's.
Refreshers contain caffeine.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Come out and enjoy Third Thursdays, happening the third Thursday of every month through October from 5 until 8 p.m. in downtown Rensselaer. Bring the family and enjoy local vendors, food, shopping, entertainment, food and activities in Filson Park, and a chance to discover everything downtown Rensselaer has to offer. Whether you're catching up with friends, supporting local businesses, or just looking for a fun night out, Third Thursdays is the perfect way to experience the community spirit of Rensselaer. Mark your calendar for every third Thursday through October and join us in downtown Rensselaer. Follow the City of Rensselaer on Facebook for upcoming event details and activities.
Gladspa Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Gladspa, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Gladspa Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Gladspa's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Gladspa Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at gladspapharmacy.com. Gladspa Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
Your logo can do more than decorate a pen or shirt. It can welcome new employees, connect with customers, and keep your team looking sharp. Spark Marketing in Cherville helps businesses create brand and apparel, promotional products, company stores, and advertising items that make ordering simple and stress-free. From idea to delivery, Spark brings creativity, organization, and first-class service to every project. Ready to make your brand easier to manage and harder to forget? Call Spark Marketing at 219-301-0071 or visit sparkmarketing.co. That's sparkmarketing.co.
For too long, getting care has meant long drives and delayed appointments. Now, care is closer to home. At HealthLink Newton in Morocco, we're moving barriers from sick visits and preventative care to women's health and chronic care management. Everything you need is right here at home. No more long roads, no more putting off your health. HealthLink Newton, bringing care closer to home. Call 219-506-7004 to schedule your appointment today. That's 219-506-7004.
Grab your grass skirt and your sunscreen because Cheryl and I are heading to Spencer Pool in DeMott, July 22nd.
That's right, Steve. We are broadcasting live from the Spencer Pool Luau, and this year's theme is Blue Hawaii.
Blue Hawaii, baby. Think tiki torches, tropical tunes, and plenty of giveaways.
Mark your calendars. Wednesday, July 22nd from noon to 2 p.m. at Spencer Pool in DeMott.
We'll have music, giveaways, maybe even a cannonball contest if Cheryl's feeling brave.
Oh, I'm always feeling brave. The real question is whether you can pull off a Hawaiian shirt.
Hey now, I was born to wear a Hawaiian shirt. Come see for yourself.
So pack your sunscreen, grab the kids, and cool off at the pool with us.
Because Blue Hawaii is coming to Spencer Pool in DeMott, and you don't want to miss it.
Noon to 2, July 22nd. We'll see you there.
Windows and doors sticking, cracks in your drywall or brickwork, these can be signs of a structural foundation problem. Permaseal can help with that. Hi, I'm Roy Spencer. Many homeowners across Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana are experiencing the symptoms of structural foundation issues. Have you noticed uneven floors or gaps under your baseboards? Are there large cracks in your caulking or sunken concrete or soil near your foundation? These can be indications of an underlying structural problem. Before you pay an expensive consultation fee just to determine the problem, call Permaseal at 800-421-SEAL for a free inspection. The certified consultant will perform a professional inspection absolutely free of charge. When the work is done, you'll have a transferable warranty along with priceless peace of mind. For over 40 years, Permaseal has been making Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana homes healthier and more valuable. Be sure to check out our reviews with the Better Business Bureau and Google. Call Permaseal today at 800-421-SEAL. That's 800-421-7325 or permaseal.net.
Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
All right, out of bed. Wait, wake yourself up. I'm not ready.
What day is it?
What day is it? This is Tuesday.
Showtime.
Wait, what?
It's not showtime. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
I need some coffee.
Before we start.
Okay, now I'm ready. It's showtime.
Yep. Steve Touhy with you here, hanging out on a delightful Tuesday morning. Cheryl's out this morning. She is in Westfield, I guess near Indianapolis, for a Women on the Rise conference, all about women in radio. So that's exciting stuff. But I am back here holding down the fort, and I'm powered up each and every morning by Jasper County REMC. Visit jasperremc.com. Click on Connect to find out about high-speed internet in rural areas, what you have going on there. Also, make sure you check out all the different things that they have available for you, from energy-saving tips, money-saving tips. We've got some rebate stuff there on the website, so check it all out at jasperremc.com. You can also go to Jasper County REMC on Facebook as well. Let's see what they are also hiring now. So they're accepting applications for a director of engineering and technology at Jasper County REMC. Find out more on their Facebook page. So all about, and you could also go to Jasper County or jasperremc.com/about-us/careers. So go and check that out as well. That's Jasper County REMC. Also, got to mention our friends over at Vierks. Vierks fine jewelry, creating dreams and memories through knowledgeable and creative custom jewelry design. Let them turn your ideas into wearable pieces of art. Visit them at the corner of 18th and Main in Lafayette. Visit Vierks.com. All right, let's see what's happening, shall we? What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. 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 A New Jersey house was struck by a meteorite. When it struck the house, the sound it made, bada boom. That meteor hit my house and made it bada boom. Bada bang, bada boom. France is planning to ban social media for children under 15. Sure. Children under 15 in France can still legally smoke cigarettes and drink alcohol, but no social media. That'll ruin them. Chipotle has announced plans to expand to Mexico. Yeah, now look who wants to build a wall. See? Foot traffic at Taco Bell has gone way down. That is, except for the traffic between the dining room and the bathroom. That's gone way up. Speedy. The first trailer for Avengers Doomsday is out. It's nothing like you've seen before. Unless you saw all those other Avenger movies, then it's probably going to be kind of like that. This time, Robert Downey Jr. is playing an entirely different character than Iron Man. Still back in the Marvel Universe. He's not Iron Man anymore. He's Dr. Doom. He's a brilliant scientist and wears a metal suit that gives him super strength. Totally different this time. By the way, that's 2 days in a row that I got super nerd joke in there. Yesterday, Star Wars. Today, superheroes. So just saying. Nerd quota's way up there. I'm doing good. British runner Josh Kerr set a new world record by running a mile in 3 minutes and 42.66 seconds. His secret was starting a mile away from the nearest restroom and then eating a whole bunch of that lettuce and then speedy right to the bathroom. Jim Parsons was miserable during the Big Bang Theory, he says. Joe Biden was too, but in his case, he wasn't talking about the TV show. He was actually talking about when the universe was created. It was a hard time for him. And lastly, Spice Girls reunited at Mel C's wedding. Now when they say, tell me what you want, what you really, really want, it's because they're actually working there as caterers. It's taking your order. Having fun here on a Tuesday morning. Thank you guys for getting up and hanging out with us here on the Q and 98 Gold. We appreciate it. Also, streaming on video. I mentioned that we're dealing with a power outage at our transmitter for WIBN, but I just talked to the wonderful folks over at Warren County REMC. They're on it, so WIBN should be back up and running soon. If you are driving out in that area and that's where you usually listen, you're trying to figure out what's going on, you can always, of course, stream. You can stream here on YouTube. You can watch our show, or if you just want to listen in the car, you can turn it on YouTube and then close off close your screen, and you should still be able to hear it through your Bluetooth. Or you can watch us on Facebook, on the Q, 98 Gold, and Touhyville Facebook pages, and on Twitch. Or if you just want to stream the audio, WLQI977.com or 981WIBN.com. All there on for streaming audio. So you can just listen, wherever you're driving at, and not have to worry about that we're dealing with a little power outage out there at WIBN. Let's see what we got going on here. Lots of things going on in the world. Let's see what we want to. Are you a fast walker or a slow walker? A recent survey found that 7% of people consider themselves a very fast walker. 29% think they're somewhat fast. 43% say they're about average. 12% say somewhat slow. 5% say very slow. Now, I always hate in these poll questions when they have an option for not sure. But I would need the option of, I have never thought about it in my life. If Have you ever thought about whether or not you're a fast walker or a slow walker? I've never given it any thought whatsoever. I'm just walking. Just walking. Never gave it any thought whatsoever on if I'm a fast walker, slow walker, sort of slow walker, kind of fast walker. Never.
Hey, don't walk so fast. Hey, no fair. You got long legs. I got these little bitty hooves.
Never gave it any thought whatsoever. It says here, what do you do if the person you're walking with is faster than you? Let them walk faster. I don't know what to tell you. If you're a fast walker, I think it just depends on where I'm at and what I'm doing. I mean, I rarely feel like I'm in a hurry if I'm walking. Does that make sense? I very rarely feel like I got to rush through. Got to get there. Got to hurry up. Get there. I don't know. Just go. I just walk. I don't know. 40% of people say they speed up to match them. 18% ask the person to slow down. 33% just let them go ahead of us. Yeah, that's probably where I'm at. It depends on who I'm with, though. This is one where I wish Cheryl was here, because it's not something her and I have ever talked about. But I feel like for the most part, we walk at about the same speed. And I'm not so sure if we've just been walking together for so long that we've kind of evened out. Like, has it just become where we just walk together? Or has it reached a point where, like, I'm trying to think if we're in a crowd, we're usually holding hands. Like if we go to a baseball game or something and we're in a big crowd, we'll either hold hands or she'll hold onto my shirt or something so that we know we're together. We're not getting separated. But I never gave any thought, honestly, never given any thought to how fast am I walking? It says, what about the opposite? What do you do when the person you're walking with is going slower than you? Almost always. I will tell you this. If I'm walking with someone and they're slower than I am, I will almost always just slow down. More times than not, if I'm walking with someone, I'm having a conversation with them. So I don't want to get too far away from them. I don't want to get ahead of them. So I always assume if they're walking slower than I am, I'm walking too fast. So I just slow down. Just slow down and give them a chance to catch up. And then we can keep talking. 63% of us will slow down to match their pace. 10% ask them to speed up. 17% just go ahead of them. I would never do that. I would never turn around and go, come on, speed up. Let's go. You got to get there. We got to go. We got to get there. Hurry. I don't think I would do that. If they were walking slower than I am, I would just walk slower than them. That's all. Speaking of a baseball game, I saw this headline, and I think I need to look more into it. It's a little weird. The other night at the Cubs game, this was at Wrigley Field, they hosted the Minnesota Twins at Wrigley Field. A young guy in the crowd was not standing during the national anthem, kept sitting. Okay. An older man behind him demanded that he get up. When the guy didn't comply, he got smacked in the back of the head. Then he stood up. Oh. I would have to say, the older fella Lucky you didn't get a pop in the face. I mean, I understand his feeling. I do think you should stand for the national anthem. I actually, just a couple of years ago, found out that you're supposed to put your hand on your heart. I didn't know that. I didn't know that it was a sign of disrespect not to do that. I knew you were supposed to stand, remove your hat. I knew all that. I know I put my hand on my heart when I do the Pledge of Allegiance. I did not know that it was something you were supposed to do during the national anthem as a sign of respect. I now do it. Ever since finding that out, I found that out when Michael Strahan was at something and didn't put his hand on his heart, and there was a big news thing about it. I didn't know that, but now I do it all the time. So I understand the idea of respecting your respecting the national anthem. I do. That said, I know not everybody likes this, but the whole idea there of the America, land of the free, is you are free to do what you want. You're free to do what you want when you're at a baseball game. You're free to do what you want when the national anthem is sung. You are free to do that. I'm sorry, you are not free to go and smack someone in the head if you disagree with them. It's not how you solve things. Oof. I'd love to know, and I'm going to have to find the story and dive into it more, if the TV caught this, if somebody was videoing it. Like, how do we know about this? How do we know that this happened? Did it get caught on camera? And if someone else was recording it, I mean, was this a setup? Yeah, I don't want to. Wow. Okay. I'm just going to say this young man had incredible restraint. Feel how you want about the national anthem. I can't hear what this guy's saying, but I'm just watching the video because I haven't heard the video, so I don't know if he says any bad words or anything, if either one of them does. But this young man looks like he's maybe in his 20s. The older guy looks like he's maybe in his 60s. He's behind him. He's leaning over his chair, talking to him. Obviously agitated that he's not standing during the national anthem. And then Biff smacks him in the back of the head. The young man stands up, doesn't turn around and attack the guy, just stands up. That's incredible restraint. I think I would have. No, I wouldn't be sitting during the national anthem. But if for whatever reason some lunatic decides he's going to smack me because I disagree with his way of doing things, whether it be rooting for the wrong team or what have you, I'd have to have him tossed. I'd be like, yeah, enjoy your game out there. I don't care who you are. You can have your thoughts. You can have your feelings. You can do what you want. You can't go and physically assault somebody because they're not doing it the way you want to. Listen to the lyrics, ding dong. Land of the free. Free to do what you want. Free to disagree even. Not free to smack. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we got Frank with sports. Find the big deal. Find the big deal with Strachan Mantil. And then we'll be joined by Gary Brosh, president of the Jasper County Fair Association. We're going to talk all things Jasper County Fair. It starts this Saturday. Stick around.
Jasper County REMC reminds you that water and electricity add up to danger. When heavy rains hit, you might not think about electrocution risks, but it should be at the top of the list. Some safety measures to keep in mind include never step into a flooded basement or other room. If water may be in contact with electrical outlets, appliances, or cords. Never try to turn off the power at the breaker box if you have to stand in water. If you can't reach your breaker box safely, call your electric utility to shut off the power at the meter. Make sure outdoor outlets and outlets in wet areas of the home like kitchen, bath, laundry room, and garage are equipped with a ground fault circuit interrupter. These devices can cut off power quickly if there is a problem so no one gets shocked. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
The group chat can never decide where to go. It's always, you pick. No, you pick. For like way too long. And then somehow, we just end up at McDonald's. There's always someone grabbing a sausage McMuffin for breakfast. And for lunch, someone's getting a McDouble. There's always a McChicken in there. And yeah, a $1 vanilla cone, too. Any time of day, you can score a favorite on the under $3 menu. So yeah, we could keep going back and forth. Or just land at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight illnesses like pneumococcal pneumonia and RSV. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and can help protect you from getting really sick. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. See more at PfizerForAll.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
If Ernest Hemingway was alive today, would he say this to you?
Shakespeare, Mark Twain, Edgar Allan Poe, all great writers. And after reading your book, I simply must add you to the list.
Wait, you don't have a book yet. So make a free call to Page Publishing. Turn your book idea into publishing gold.
800-215-6818. 800-215-6818. That's 800-215-6818.
97.7 The Q. It's 97.7 FM. WLQI. Rensselaer.
This check of news brought to us by the Nice Law Firm. Visit nicelawfirm.com. Here's Russ Martin.
Indiana conservation officers are investigating the death of a Gary man, 22-year-old Jalen Robinson, who was recovered from Lake Michigan Sunday evening after being reported missing near Marquette Park Beach in Lake County. A press release from the Department of Natural Resources said shortly after 8 p.m., a plane from the Lake County Sheriff's Aviation Unit located the man, who appeared to be unresponsive in the water. Other first responders were given the location by the helicopter, and the man was recovered. Life-saving efforts were begun, and the victim was transported to a local hospital where he was pronounced deceased. The DNR said their preliminary investigation indicated that Robinson and two friends had been swimming and jumping into the waves when they lost their footing and drifted into deeper water. The two friends made it back to shore, but the victim did not resurface. There was a motorcycle crash in the Wheatfield area around 10:30 Sunday night, injuring the operator. Jasper County Sheriff's Office Chief Deputy Brandon Napier has more information from the preliminary investigation about the 44-year-old driver.
Thomas Orton of Wheatfield was traveling on County Road 1000 North, west of County Road 200 West, when, for an unknown reason, he lost control over his 2008 Harley-Davidson Electra motorcycle, and he wrecked it in the gravel portion of the roadway. Thomas was found not to have a helmet on, and he did suffer a head injury. He was then transported to a local hospital by the Wheatfield Ambulance Service.
Hammond police said 33-year-old Gilbert Eatman of that city fired multiple shots at officers from inside his residence last Thursday. A family member had contacted law enforcement and stated the accused had been acting erratically, threatening self-harm, and became confrontational and aggressive. Authorities tried talking to Eatman on the telephone before going to the apartment on a wellness check of the man. Officers stated the man fired multiple rounds through the doorway and adjoining wall toward them. Gilbert Eatman was preliminarily charged with 3 counts of attempted murder and had his first court appearance yesterday. The Indiana Election Division showed 1,043 candidates are now seeking school board positions around Indiana for the November general election. Candidates seeking these positions may choose to list their political party or may refrain from having a party designation next to their name on the ballot. Nearly half of those candidates, 515, chose not to have a political affiliation by their name. Republicans made up the next number, 379, followed by 75 independents and 66 Democrats. 8 people seeking a school board position filed with a third party. The bill in the Senate creating this law in 2025 was approved 26-24 and 62-29 in the House. Supporters say the law makes school board selections more transparent, while critics state that it places politics into choices that shouldn't be there. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Need trusted legal help in Indiana? The Nice Law Firm has been fighting for Hoosiers since 1992 in family law, personal injury, criminal defense, estate planning, real estate, business law, and more. And now, Ned Totter, longtime Rensselaer attorney, has joined the Nice Law Firm as they expand to Jasper and the surrounding counties. With decades of success in injury, family, real estate, and criminal matters, Ned's local know-how strengthens an already powerful team. Whether you're facing a tough legal fight or planning for the future, the attorneys at the Nice Law Firm are there to guide you with skill, compassion, and results you can trust. Contact the Nice Law Firm at nicelawfirm.com or call 317-NICE-LAW.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
96-year-old Irene Evans of DeMott passed away on July 16th. Friends may call from 10 a.m. until noon on Wednesday, July 22nd at Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield. Services for Irene Evans will be held at Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield at noon on Wednesday, with Adam Conley officiating. Interment will be at the DeMott Cemetery, Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. 76-year-old Joanne Locke of DeMott passed away on July 17th. Friends may call from 3 until 7 p.m. on Thursday, July 23rd at Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield. Services for Joanne Locke will be held at Chapel Lawn Cemetery at 1 p.m. on Friday, July 24th. Interment will be at the Chapel Lawn Cemetery. Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. 89-year-old Geraldine Jerry Klaus of Rensselaer passed away on July 19th. Friends may call on Friday, July 24th from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. Funeral services for Jerry Klaus will be held at noon Central Time on Friday, with Pastor Paul Keller officiating. Interment will take place at Memory Garden Cemetery, Rensselaer. Memorial contributions may be made to the Alzheimer's Association. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, scattered showers before 7 a.m., then some isolated showers after that till about 10 a.m. Cloudy, then becoming sunny later with a high near 85. Tonight, scattered showers mainly before 10 o'clock, mostly cloudy, low of 60. Wednesday, partly sunny with a high near 70. Wednesday night, clear, a low of 52. Thursday, sunny and a high of 75. Thursday night, partly cloudy, a low of 58.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Welcome into Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
A pleasant good Tuesday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. Major League Baseball start of a 3-game series last night, pairing two first-place clubs entering play. The White Sox, first in the American League Central, visiting the Texas Rangers, who led the AL West. And for the White Sox, they grabbed game one of the set, defeating the Rangers 10-3. White Sox coming through big in the fifth, grabbing the lead with a 4 spot, highlighted by Andrew Benintendi's bases clearing double down the right field line. His 2-out hit off 5-time All-Star Jacob deGrom, giving the White Sox at that point a 5-2 edge. deGrom would depart immediately following 4 2/3 innings of allowing 5 runs on 7 hits. White Sox would pad the lead with a 5-run 9th inning, which featured 3 consecutive RBI hits, a Miguel Vargas double, a Luis Angel Acuna 2-run single, and the Randall Grichuk triple. Lefty Chris Murphy in relief picks up the win. He's now 3-0 in all 5 White Sox relievers, combining the strikeout 8, walking just 2, 1 run given up. Eric Fetty getting the start, 4 innings, 6 strikeouts, no walks. It's the second game of the series tonight between the White Sox and the Rangers. Currently, the White Sox hold a 1-game advantage for first in the AL Central over the Cleveland Guardians, while the Rangers dropped out of first in the AL West, factored in with the Seattle Mariners' 8-0 home win last night over the Cincinnati Reds. And while the White Sox did open the series in Texas with a win, both catcher Kyle Teal and shortstop Colson Montgomery did exit the game. Teal helped off the field in the second inning after a tag play at the plate with a left ankle injury. Teal, needing crutches after the game, will likely head to the IL, according to manager Will Venable. Teal will be evaluated today as Edgar Carroll gets recalled from AAA Charlotte to take Teal's spot. As far as Montgomery, he departed after the top of the 7th, the result of fouling a pitch off his right shin, which, according to Lamont Pope of the Chicago Tribune, led to contusion. No x-rays were needed. Plenty of fight in the Cubs last night, opening up a 3-game set at Wrigley Field with the Detroit Tigers. However, the Tigers in 10 innings, topping the Cubs 8-6. Tigers playing some good baseballs of late, now 12-4 over their last 16 games. Tigers with 3 runs in their half of the 10th, an RBI single from Dylan Dingler, and a huge 2-run single off the bat of Spencer Torkelson. Cubs did get 1 run in the bottom of the 10th, however, left runners stranded at first and third as Carson Kelly grounded out to third, ending the ball game. Cubs starter Jamison Tyone returned to the rotation last night. He had not pitched since early June, out with a recent strained left hamstring. A no decision over 4 1/3, 4 runs and 5 hits. He gave up back-to-back homers in the second. Riley Green with 2 on, and Dingler a solo shot. Dingler a good night at the plate. The Tigers catcher had 4 hits, 3 RBIs. He also went deep in the 8th. The Cubs connected for consecutive homers in the 3rd. Seiya Suzuki from man on, followed by Michael Busch in the 8th. He and Happ tied the game at 5-5 with a 2-run homer, his 18th of the season. The Tigers played the middle game of the set tonight. Last night, Cubs reliever Trent Thorne took the loss in relief. However, he departed in the top of the 10th after getting hit by a Riley Green comebacker in the lower left leg at 108.9 miles per hour. Cubs manager Craig Counsell said after the game that Thornton has a left heel contusion and that x-rays were negative for structural damage. The Cubs did place reliever Phil Maton yesterday on the 15-day IL, the result of right knee tendonitis. This becomes the 3rd IL stint for Maton this season. And that's a look at your sports for this Tuesday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
All right, let's play Find the Big Deal with Stragan Mantil. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. Looking for the price today on skirt steaks or boneless top sirloin family pack at Stragan Mantil, 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on that. You'll be entered in for a chance to win a $50 gift card from Stragan Mantil and Touhyville, 219-866-4104. Good luck.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy and founder of Wesley Financial Group. And I want to set the record straight. I am not an attorney. I've never wanted to be an attorney. And the truth is, I really don't even like attorneys. If I sound like an attorney, I'll apologize. But what I've learned in my 15 years in the timeshare cancellation business is you don't need to be an attorney to get folks out of their timeshare. After 15 years and over 50,000 cancellations, I can tell you with confidence, we know how to get you out of your timeshare. Call us today and we'll send you our timeshare exit guide absolutely free with all your options for cancellation. Attorneys, this was meant to be funny, so please don't sue me, especially my friend Kenneth from Black River Falls, Wisconsin.
Call now for your free timeshare exit info kit. 800-838-6767. 800-838-6767. 800-838-6767.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter.
Progressive presents the Museum of You.
We begin our tour with a unique piece, a relic from the early big screen television era. Remarkable. Next, we find a juicer, which historians believe has only ever been used once. And finally, compact discs from the emo era. A rare find indeed.
Some things should be history, but until then, you could protect what's important to you and save by bundling your auto insurance with a renter's policy from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
All right, we got a few folks that jumped in. Tammy and Joe, as well as Nancy, all got in to let me know that the skirt steaks or boneless top sirloin family pack on sale for $7.99 a pound at Strachan Van Til. Ordering groceries is easier than ever. Shop online at StrachanVanTil.com. Same prices as you see in the store. Set it up for pickup or delivery. Use your online coupons, reward points, and more. Strachan Van Til, life made simple, food made easy. Visit StrachanVanTil.com. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item, and you'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card. We'll draw the winner on Friday. Good luck.
Jasper County REMC is a non-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles is members' economic participation. Members contribute equitably to and democratically control the capital of their cooperative. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
Hello?
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Touhyville. Now with even more Touhy.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everybody.
You look cheery and bright this morning.
Couldn't be more wrong.
You couldn't be more wrong. Here, have some coffee. I need caffeine today. It's like cheerleaders in your brain. What day is it?
What day is it?
What do you want it to be? What do you want it to be?
Tuesday. You sure about that?
You sure about that?
Tuesdays are better.
Today is Tuesday, then. Great. Let's get started.
It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve Touhy with you here, hanging out on a super fun time Tuesday morning, and I'm excited to welcome into the program Gary Brosh, president of the Jasper County Fair Association, and Patrick. I apologize, I didn't get your last name.
Hadley, Hadley.
Patrick Hadley, and he is from North American Midway Entertainment. We know him as he's bringing the biggest carnival ever to Jasper County.
And we're so grateful to be able to do it.
That's I know that that the company has a real name, North American Midway Entertainment, but to us it is Patrick from the guy with the giant carnival.
That's right.
Man, are we excited for this?
We're excited too, sir. We're happy to be here.
Oh, this is so cool. And I know Gary's excited.
Yes.
I mean, from the moment that you and Midway worked this out,
Right.
that you guys got this all set, you were so excited.
Yes, we
Yeah.
knew what they brought,
Mhm.
and we're very excited because we've been through many trials and tribulations with carnivals.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
The people of Jasper County, they want it better, so we got the best.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. It's you wanted the best, you got the best. Like
Right.
the kiss of carnivals.
Right.
It's
Right.
I don't know what to say. How do you respond to that?
Right.
Yeah.
That's for however many years kisses around. That's the only way they were introduced. That's
Right.
all. You were only allowed to say that. Yeah. So where to start? We'll come back to Gary, but I want to talk with Patrick a little bit about for folks that haven't been to the Indiana State Fair. What can people expect? What should they know that's different with you guys than any other car?
Okay, you mean Jasper County Fair?
Yeah.
You said Indiana State Fair.
No, they haven't been to the state fair, so they haven't seen your
Oh, I
rides
see what
before.
you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So what can they expect?
But just we're a family-oriented carnival,
Mhm.
and it's all about people coming and just enjoying themselves, having a good time. We're a very safe carnival. We have a very good safety record. We have a full-time ride inspector that's on the payroll that's there every day, all day. We're just family-friendly, and it's just a great-looking carnival. Everything's lit up. Everything runs well. I would just tell you to come and just bring the family and make it a tradition, and you're gonna have a great time.
Yeah.
It's a great company. I'm very proud to be part of it, and you're gonna come and you're gonna have a good time.
That's so exciting. Now, what got you into this kind of a business? I mean, this is a lot of travel. It's a lot of work, I would assume. I know it's bringing smiles, but what got you into it?
I actually started this when I was about 12 years old. My next door neighbor in Massachusetts used to do the Italian feast in Boston and stuff like that. And he was also in the carnival business, so I did that. I have 6 brothers and 4 sisters, and all but one of them did a little time doing that. I was the only one that stuck with it, but I just love it. I just really enjoy the traveling and meeting the people, and it may sound corny, but I just love seeing the kids have a good time. And
that's great.
I'm really blessed to be in this business. I really enjoy it.
Wow, that is so great, and we're so excited to have the carnival here and to have you here, and I know you're here, but the carnival isn't supposed to start till much later. Is it is it possible? Maybe we start a little earlier. Is it possible?
We have a few logistics to figure out.
All right.
But yes, it's very possible,
It's
that we
possible.
can open up on a Saturday, but we'll probably know more at the end of the day today.
All right, so we may get this.
Stay tuned, as they say.
Right. Stay tuned. They'll keep you updated on the Jasper County Fair Association Facebook page. So go, if you haven't gone and liked and followed the Jasper County Fair Association Facebook page, they'll update you there. And Gary has said as soon as he knows, he'll text me and we'll get it out on WLQI, 98 Gold, and Bear Country as well, and all our social medias. So,
when we signed the contract with them last August, they didn't know really what jump they may have to come to us. And they were in Wisconsin last week. I think he closed the 19th.
Yeah.
And the ride started arriving yesterday, and we got together and said, hey, we do open on Saturday. And the possibility, like Patrick said, with some logistics things that we got to work out.
Sure.
It would be a great addition to be open 2 more days, and Sundays are family fun day.
Yeah.
It's a natural thing to wrap all that into it.
No, that would be great. But whenever the carnival is open, it's going to be a great time. We saw some of the rides online, and it's I don't know how else to describe it other than, I don't mean this condescendingly to other carnivals. These are real rides. Like I grew up going to Six Flags Great America. Like these are the rides. Like that's the excitement is just there. It's
this morning.
This is the carnival.
This morning I just put on location our 80-foot drop tower swing ride.
I mean, that says it right there.
Ride.
Yeah. I mean, this is really exciting stuff. So, Gary, here we are, less than a week away from the fair. How you doing?
We're doing good.
Yeah, you're all right.
Spent a lot of time out there over the weekend and yesterday, making it look nice for everybody. I'm kind of a stickler with the way the grounds look. And, I think all of our team has done a great job, from our mowing crew and our grounds people. It's looking good out there.
Yeah, it does. It looks fantastic. It's going to be such an exciting fair this year. You and the whole board has a lot to be proud of. So much stuff going on. Now the carnival is such a big deal, but we also have all the great things that people have gotten used to. We've got something going on at the grandstand every day from Tuesday on, right? Or every day except Monday. I should say everything every day except Monday.
Right.
So and I know we talked about it a little bit last time. There was a little switch up on the schedule from what was on the original placemats,
right?
But now is the trifold correct with
Yes.
the day and everything?
Yes.
Okay, so I've got that here. Yeah. So we've got the grandstand things. So Saturday is the mud drags, and then Sunday is the truck and tractor.
Right. Those two were switched.
Yeah.
On the right.
Yeah. So but on the trifolds that you see out and about everywhere, I grabbed mine from Royal Oak. So those are all correct. Then the only thing on there is the talent contest we're not doing, but Tuesday you've got the ATV rodeo, Wednesday the D&D Pro Rodeo, Thursday the Queen City Stunt Circus, Friday the monster trucks, and Saturday the biggest attraction is Demo Derby. Demolition Derby is Demolition Derby is so big here. And then you've got the free stage. Saturday is Naughty. Sunday you get two different bands,
right?
Lindsay Lau at 2:00, and then 7:00 the Finley River Boys. And Lindsay Lau now has a full band with her, so it's we've seen her really grow up. She came in here and played acoustically a few years ago, and would see her out just acoustically on her own. Then last year she started touring with just another guitar player, and it was a duet. Now she's got a full band. It's really exciting to see. Holly Drive on Monday. Tuesday, the Gray Scott Band, sponsored by Jasper County REMC. Wednesday, Warranted. Thursday, Totally Taylor. Can I just tell you guys, bring the kiddos. Bring the kiddos. We saw Totally Taylor at the Touch of Dutch last year, which is in DeMott, and the kids treated her like she was Taylor Swift. I mean, they went crazy. They do such a fun time. You talk about seeing the kids have a good time. This is a band that also has another band called Foul Play, Fair Play, something like that.
I think it's Foul Play.
Foul Play. and they're really good. They're a really good, fun party band.
Yeah.
And then they transform into this totally Taylor, and you'd swear they've played for kids their whole lives. They're wonderful with them. She gives them bracelets and things, and so I'm sure they'll have something planned around the whole Taylor Travis wedding.
We have a 4-year-old that travels with us, so we'll make sure.
Oh, she'll love it. She'll love it because they've got a female singer, obviously that's Taylor, but then Foul Play has a male singer as well, so he dresses up as Travis Kelce. So it's really a lot of fun. It's really a lot of fun. Yeah. So they have a good time. And then Friday is CC Clevenger, and Saturday is 45 RPM, a fair favorite. So so much going on.
And the strolling acts we have, Captain America.
Yes.
Uncle Sam on stilts. Mime.
Yes.
And then the plant guy.
The plant guy who's going to be startling people. I haven't mentioned as much lately because you were like, you don't want to give it away, but I can't wait to get some video of the plant guy.
Right.
So that's and then of course all the food, all the good stuff. Right. It's just going to be just an incredible week. Starts this Saturday. I did notice too for folks that there will not be a parade this year.
Right.
So
we
changed
had
that
to
up a little bit.
arrange shows differently, and
Mhm.
actually on Sunday there's going to be a dairy cattle show.
Oh, okay.
So usually that's kind of the time we would do the parade.
Gotcha.
So we had to rearrange that and not have that this year. I've had people ask, which it makes you feel good because they're used to seeing the parade, but we couldn't fit it in this year, and hopefully next year we can get it back.
Get it, yeah.
Yeah.
But so many things just going on. I mean, it's just incredible. And of course, the theme. You were talking about Captain America. The theme is America 250.
America 250.
So,
if you go out to the fairgrounds, it's red, white, and blue.
Oh, that's so great.
Yeah, decorate it that way. And I'd just like to say thanks to the commissioners of Jasper County because they own the fairgrounds.
Oh, okay.
It's just they back us financially, but they back us just with what we do. And the county council, we appreciate them. We couldn't do it without them, and we work well together. And of course, all of our sponsors couldn't do it without the sponsors. And fine people like the carnival. We're looking forward to a long relationship with them because when they leave here, they go right to the state fair. So it's it's a good stopover for them, and not too far to go.
Which is exciting stuff. And after we get through this fair, we'll also have here on the morning show, we're going to have tickets to the state fair. So we'll be giving those away as well. So folks can experience all the different things. So it's just going to be great. July 25th through August 1st, the Jasper County Fair out at the Jasper County Fairgrounds. If you haven't been, this is the one to go to. Of course, we'll be out there broadcasting live from 5 to 7 Monday through Friday. We'll be giving away shirts. We've got our own America 250 shirts that we'll be giving away.
Nice.
And in order to get one of those, we just need you to bring $10 worth of food for the Good Samaritan Food Pantry to get yourself a T-shirt for that. And then on Friday, if you come out wearing any of our station shirts, the Q98 Gold, Touhyville, or our new ones, old ones, anything, we gather for a Touhyville family picture at 6 o'clock on Friday. But anybody that comes by wearing one of those shirts while supplies last, we'll give you a pair of tickets to Indiana Beach. So we got all kinds of stuff for folks out there. It's just going to be a blast. It's such a wonderful week.
And the weather sounds good.
It looks like it's going to be great.
Yes.
Yeah. It looks like it's going to be great.
I talked to the guy.
Oh yeah.
The guy.
Oh, the weather guy.
You're right.
The weather guy. You've got an in. Wow. I mean, Gary is president of the Jasper County Fair Association. Not only does he bring in the greatest carnival ever, he also knows the guy who handles the weather.
You guys are so lucky to have him.
Right. I know. By the way, speaking of weather, so usually Cheryl is the one that does the weather for us. I sent her a picture because I joked with her that I said, Renee called me and said she's going to send in cookies because you're not here. Completely joking. And then Gary comes in with a plate full of cookies. I took a picture and I sent it to Cheryl, Cheryl is in Westfield today, Westfield, Indiana, because she is at a Women on the Rise. It's all women in radio from the Indiana Broadcasters Association and the National Association of Broadcasters. And she said, okay, I'm starting to take this personally, with a laughing emoji. She said, looks yummy. So the good news is she'll be back this afternoon. So I won't be able to eat all those cookies before then. So thank you to Renee, Gary's wife, for sending in cookies. We could not be happier. Are there some things that you want to make sure that we let folks know about before we
I think we're good.
do a giveaway?
We look forward to seeing everyone out there.
Yeah, it's going to be so
There's
much
something
fun
for everyone.
Absolutely.
Everybody doesn't like the carnival. They like to come out for the animals. They come out for the food. But
Absolutely,
we have something for everybody.
Absolutely, it's one of the things that I love from our booth is because we're like on the way to the Midway. We have a tent and we're around a lot of the food. Is I actually see the reunions of people haven't seen each other in a while, haven't seen each other since high school, haven't seen there's people that come from way up north. I mean, we've had people visit us at our booth. I mean that come from Hebron and Crown Point and Lowell and Lafayette, and this is really a lot of people will run into each other that haven't seen each other in a long time. So so all right, and we actually have a wristband that we're going to be giving away for the carnival, right? And this is for one day where you get to ride all the rides you can
From 5 to 10.
From 5 to 10
5 to closing.
for one evening. By the way, before I do that, our friend and former president Rich Moore just said hello, L. So we hope you're doing well, Rich. I know he just had a stroke, right? So Rich, hope you're doing well, and we're thinking about you. So thanks for hanging out. 219-866-4104. Pick a number.
7.
We'll take the 7th caller. 219-866-4104. You get a wristband for the carnival. Free. You get to go to the greatest carnival ever.
Pick your night.
Right? You pick your night. So 219-866-4104. We'll take caller number 7, and you pick your night, and you'll get to go. You get a wristband to go on all the rides, and enjoy them all. Go ahead.
While we're talking about wristbands, $25 before fare.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Right.
Oh, so
online.
Oh, it's still okay. So I thought that ended yesterday. So okay, so
well,
I was the guy that did the commercial, so that's why I was
we'll see if it's still up.
If it's still up, okay.
Yeah.
All right. If it was extended,
not,
then someone's awesome.
Okay.
So
otherwise it's $30.
Yeah. So it's I think you can still get it online, but I don't know if the $5 off is still going on. But if someone else wants to change that up, I will gladly extend it. All right, you're calling number 7. Who's this?
This is Doug.
Hey, Doug, how are you?
Doing great.
All right, you got yourself a wristband for one night out at the Jasper County Fair, so you can ride on all the rides.
Alrighty.
Are you a big ride goer, or is this wristband going to go to somebody else?
I'll probably give it to the grandkid.
Probably give it to the grandkid. Yeah, that's I had a feeling. That's what we're all doing. Yeah. So, all right, Doug, you hold on a second. I'm going to get your info, and so don't hang up. Okay, just hold on for me. All right.
Alrighty.
All right. Gary and Patrick, thank you guys so much for coming in this morning. I know Gary doesn't do much with his time, so he was able to just come in.
Yeah.
And, it's
No, that's great. That's great.
Heading off to Rotary today.
Yes.
and then you got
board
school board tonight because you also happen to be the president of the school board.
Right.
So yeah, it's that's why Renee bakes all these cookies. She's like, as long as I don't have him in the kitchen, I can do all kinds of stuff. He's always out. Yeah. So
right.
All right. Well, thank you guys for
look
coming
forward to seeing everybody this week.
Absolutely.
And I just want to tell you folks out there how much of a privilege it is for us to be a part of this fair, and just come and have a good time. Bring the kids. It'll be a blast.
Thank you, Patrick. We
Thank
appreciate you coming in and bringing the carnival here. I think we're all going to have a blast. Next week, it's July 25th through August 1st, Jasper County Fair. Visit jaspercountyfair.weebly.com is that website where you can order the wristbands. You can see all the different schedules and stuff, and also stay up to date by going to Jasper County Fair Association on Facebook. We'll be back in a little bit.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Cookie time.
Today, scattered showers before 7 a.m., then some isolated showers after that till about 10 a.m. Cloudy, then becoming sunny later with a high near 85. Tonight, scattered showers mainly before 10 o'clock, mostly cloudy, low of 60. Wednesday, partly sunny with a high near 70. Wednesday night, clear, a low of 52. Thursday, sunny and a high of 75. Thursday night, partly cloudy, a low of 58.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
There's a place in DeMont where neighbors become family, where faith, friendship, and purpose fill each day. Welcome to Oak Grove Christian Retirement Village, a vibrant Christian retirement community offering independent living, assisted living, rehabilitation, memory care, and skilled nursing, all in one beautiful campus setting. Whether it's enjoying activities with friends, finding peace in quiet moments, or simply knowing support is always nearby, Oak Grove is designed for living fully at every stage of life. Like Oak Grove Christian Retirement Village on Facebook. Take a virtual tour on their website or call 219-987-7005 for more information or to schedule a tour today.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Brad Gutwine from Gutwine Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwine Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Gutwine Motor Company in Monon.
Jasper County REMC is a not-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles is concern for community. While focusing on member needs, cooperatives work for the sustainable development of their communities through policies accepted by their members. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
Glatzpa Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Glatzpa, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Glatzpa Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Glatzpa's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Glatzpa Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at glatzpapharmacy.com. Glatzpa Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
A radio station that plays only the greatest rock ever recorded.
97.7 FM WLQI, The Q.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Kevin Matthews. You don't know who I am, but you probably know who Steve and Cheryl is. This is where they live in Touhyville. Touhyville is a very unusual place, and you're part of it.
What day of the week is it?
What does it feel like?
It's like
Tuesday.
Well, it's Tuesday. What are these people?
They are hilarious drive time radio guys.
You are hilarious.
They're seriously so funny.
You best put seatbelts on your ears, because I'm going to take them for the ride of their lives.
It's where fun meets awesome.
You are going to love this. Welcome to the show. It's showtime.
97.7 Q and 98 Gold. Welcome to Touhyville. We're excited to welcome into the program from the Liberty Clinic, Dr. Adam Kahn. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good. How are you?
We are good. We're good. We appreciate you coming in and chit-chatting with us. A lot of the folks from Liberty Clinic coming in to chit-chat with us each month and share with us some of their expertise and some things that a lot of us should know and really don't. But let's start with where you came from, how you ended up here in Rensselaer, some of your past and being a doctor, and how you got to be here.
I was born and raised in Kentucky with to a single mom.
Okay.
In a little town around Moorhead, Kentucky. My mother was sick and had Crohn's disease growing up, and anyway, that spiked an interest in medicine. So
early on, you were interested in medicine.
Yeah, I decided to be a physician when I was 13.
Wow.
I had a mullet and black T-shirts, and I decided that I was going to leave that small area and get an MD and come back.
Okay.
And I did that for about 4 years. I went to University of Louisville's medical school and residency, which has a good surgical program, and then went back there for about 4 years. Did vascular, thoracic, and general surgery there with the group. Great partners, but at the time there was a very large prescription drug problem. People were going down to Florida. They would get a prescription through the pain clinics, and then they would come back, pick up the prescription and get it filled in Tennessee, and then bring that back up to Kentucky and sell it.
Got it.
So the FBI came through and arrested about 300 people, and the deputy sheriff was one of them. So,
oh, geez,
we had our clinics broken into. So we just decided it was time to. Well, my wife and I had a child, and we decided it was time to look for something different.
Okay.
We ended up in Valpo. Practiced there I was in Porter for about 9.5 years. Then I went over to LaPorte for a while, and now I'm over here with Liberty Clinic.
Yeah, and it's interesting that you grew up in a rural area, and now I know Dr. Lehman's passion is rural medicine and rural surgery.
Making sure we don't have to leave and drive
hours,
Right. Mm-hmm.
multiple hours when we're not feeling that well,
Mm-hmm.
So.
I've been fighting for that on a national level for several years.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for about 20 years and going to the meetings, and
yeah,
it's been a slow process, but yeah.
Well, and I would imagine growing up in a small town, you saw it firsthand.
Mm-hmm. And I also see that the care really isn't much different.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've worked in small towns, bigger towns, and honestly, you can get just as good a care at a smaller hospital as you can a bigger hospital. In a lot of cases, it's better because you know the people and they tend to really care.
They're your neighbors. I mean,
well, they say you never know. You don't care what somebody knows until you know how much they care. So.
Yeah.
I know one of the things that we're going to talk about today is vein treatment and disease within the vein. Where do you want to start?
Well, I think we should start at the basics. Just what is it that you treat? What do you see? And then what are some of the things that a person would see going sideways, and what can they do about them?
Well, we treat what's called venous insufficiency. And some of the symptoms of that are heaviness and fatigue in the legs, swelling of the ankles and the feet, discoloration of the ankles and lower legs. Sometimes it's related to people who've had deep blood clots and things like that. But for the most part, it's people, they have pain, they have cramping, throbbing in the legs. Those are the symptoms that we see. And then we have to differentiate that from other things. Sometimes you can, people will complain of pain with sciatica, and you have to differentiate that from the venous issues. But what causes vein disease is over time, either you're born with problems with the veins or you develop them. And developing them by standing on concrete all day or sitting in a chair all day at an office, both of those things can cause vein disease. And the disease itself is essentially reflux because the valves in the veins go bad. So when those valves stop working, you get increased pressure in those veins because of gravity, and the fluid starts to push its way out through the veins and into the tissues, and then you get this woody feeling, and you'll get discoloration of either red or brown, and essentially you'll start to get breakdown of the skin and wounds in the more advanced stages. It's a slow progressive disease, but it really doesn't get better without treatment.
And it doesn't sound like you want to let it go.
No, typically you don't. The number one cause of wounds in America for years was venous stasis disease. And that's venous insufficiency, just bad valves, essentially. And you get these big wounds on the ankles or on the foot, around the foot. And we treat them for years. We treated them with Uniboots, which are, if anybody out there has ever had one, it's a medicated wrap, and then you put compression on the outside of that, and it helps to mitigate some of the pressure that's coming into the leg by pushing back and keeping that blood in those veins the best it can.
So then people normally, I would think, didn't know that through Liberty Clinic, they can get these things addressed without having to hop in a car and drive to Crown Point or Lafayette, So what are they doing when they notice this?
Well, the first thing is probably talk to your primary doctor and make sure that you tell them about your symptoms. But after that, we once you realize that it's a venous issue, the low grade compression, a lot of people will go to Walmart or to Amazon and buy some compression stockings over the counter and put those on and wear them from the time they get up in the morning till the time they go to bed at night. That helps because like I said, it augments that pressure. It helps to push the blood. It keeps the blood in the vein instead of pushing its way out, or the fluid. The other thing is to walk. Walking is a very good thing. Exercise, 10 minutes twice a day or up to 30 minutes a day. Just walking will help because the calf acts like its own pump, and when you squeeze the calf, it pushes blood up those veins that aren't working well, and pushes the blood back toward the heart so that it can be pumped around better. The third thing is to avoid standing or sitting for long periods if that's what was the cause of your venous disease. Those are the main things. And then if you have wounds, obviously to get those treated.
So then let's say I know I have varicose veins. Now what am I doing? Like, and what is coming to you going to do for me? Like,
if you come in and see us, we evaluate you. We go through a full history and physical. And most of the time I can tell, talking to somebody and getting their history, whether they have venous disease. The second part is an ultrasound, which is non-invasive test. It takes about an hour, and they map out and look at the venous system. And they also can tell whether the valves are working, because we're looking for a thing called reflux, and they'll squeeze your leg, and you can actually hear that on the ultrasound.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So once we find that, then the treatment, first of all, would be non-invasive, like I said, with the compression stockings. But if it gets to a point where you need invasive treatment, then we can do an energy-based treatment. It's called radiofrequency ablation, where you're not going to fix the valves. So what you do is you've got thousands of veins. So you eliminate the ones that are bad so that the good ones can then take over the job and get the blood back to the heart the way it's supposed to. So we locate the bad ones, eliminate those with the energy device. So we go up through the vein with a needle and a wire, and then we place the catheter up while you're sedated and slowly back that out. And it cauterizes the inside of the vein and destroys it. The other thing is we do, if you have visible large varicose veins, we do stab phlebectomy. So we do a little stab, we'll localize it, and then we take a little stab with a scalpel. Yeah, it's very small.
Okay.
And then we take a little hook and we pull that up and pull that out. And that's those are, people tolerate that fairly well, and you're ambulatory. You get to walk out.
Okay.
You have a dressing on for a few days, and it takes a while for you to get over a little bit of soreness, but otherwise you're in pretty good shape.
And then what will you feel once you regain some of that? Like once it's remapped and your veins are working the way they should?
Well, you should feel an improvement in the heaviness, the fatigue. A lot of times people get with vein disease, they'll get cramps at the end of the day. They'll get this just terrible pain at the end of the day after they sit down and put their legs up. And a lot of times that goes away. And sometimes the neuropathy or the burning and tingling sensation goes away. I've had people tell me, yeah, I feel 100% better. I'm up walking around and doing my job, and I feel better. Tattoo artists, nurses, hairdressers, see a lot of those people. And it's very helpful because if you work on concrete, I see a lot of factory workers too. So if you work on concrete all day, that's one of the ways that I see a lot of people who they don't really have a hereditary issue. I mean, they don't have any family history of vein disease, but they work on concrete all day and they stand all day.
Right.
And those people will come in and they're like, yeah, it's just my legs are so fatigued at the end of the day. And it's a venous issue in a lot of people.
Does it, not to ask a stupid question, but does it have to do with your shoes?
Not usually, no. I mean, people have some foot problems, but that's going to be a little bit different. Usually, if you're having shoe issues, a lot of times you'll get some back pain or you'll get some hip pain, things like that. With this, you're going to feel it usually more in the lower part of the legs.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we're talking with Dr. Khan from Liberty Clinic. You can visit mylibertyclinic.com. You can also find Liberty Clinic on Facebook. You can also call, ask questions, and book your appointment as well. 219-866-8999. So for people that are wondering, is this something that I'm dealing with? The first couple of symptoms that you're seeing are.
The first symptom most people see is the heaviness and the fatigue at the end of the day.
Okay.
Then it progresses along, and people will see spider veins, or they'll see a varicose vein. And then a little bit later, you'll see a little bit of swelling in the feet and the ankles. And then later than that, you'll see the discoloration, because you'll see discoloration in the skin because the pressure increase. So your vein valves don't work. The gravity takes over. This fluid is pushing down in the veins, and it'll start to push out into the smaller and smaller veins. And you get out to the capillaries, and those will rupture, and you get this discoloration in the skin around the ankles and lower leg. And then finally, the last thing is you'll get breakdown and wounds that we deal with.
So don't wait. If you're thinking you might be dealing with this, see your GP, and then get in touch with the folks at Liberty Clinic. Once again, 219-866-8999. Dr. Khan, thank you so much for taking the time to come in and hang out with us. We appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. We enjoy serving the community. I've really enjoyed being here. People are kind, and they've really been nice to me coming down from Valpo and starting to practice here. So.
Yeah, well, it's great. We appreciate you guys and all the work that you guys do here in Rensselaer to keep us from having to drive as far and get great have a great surgical clinic right here close to home. So we'll take a break and we'll come back with more fun here in Touhyville.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer is firing up the oven and serving the pies everybody loves. Fresh dough, real toppings, and flavor that hits the spot every time. Whether it's game night, family night, or I'm not cooking tonight, make it a Rick's Pizza night. Call 1-219-777-2674. That's 1-219-777-2674. And Rick's will take care of dinner. Get your Rick's fix. Rick's Pizza, Rensselaer's hometown favorite.
All right, it's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, you're caller number 7. Who's this?
Jerry.
Hey, Jerry, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good, glad to hear it. Let's see if we can get you a pizza today. We'll play a little which came first. All right, so you tell me which one of these celebrities, born on this date but in different years, which one was born first? So which one is older? Cat Stevens, famous singer, or John Lovitz from Saturday Night Live fame. Which one is older, you think? Cat Stevens or John Lovitz? What do you think?
Cat Stevens.
Yes, sir. Cat Stevens is older. Of course, brought us Peace Train, Father and Son, Wild World, among others. So, yes, he is 78 today, and John Lovitz is 69 today. So, hold on a minute. I'm going to get your info, and we'll get you all set up with a pizza certificate, okay?
Thank you much.
Thank you. That's how we do it. Got us a winner today. We'll see if we get another one tomorrow on the Pizza Quiz.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
Come out and enjoy Third Thursdays, happening the third Thursday of every month through October from 5 until 8 p.m. in downtown Rensselaer. Bring the family and enjoy local vendors, food, shopping, entertainment, food, and activities in Filson Park. and a chance to discover everything downtown Rensselaer has to offer. Whether you're catching up with friends, supporting local businesses, or just looking for a fun night out, Third Thursdays is the perfect way to experience the community spirit of Rensselaer. Mark your calendar for every third Thursday through October and join us in downtown Rensselaer. Follow the City of Rensselaer on Facebook for upcoming event details and activities.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by the Conrad Agency in Brook, Fowler, and Francisville. Here's Russ Martin.
Indiana conservation officers are investigating the death of a Gary man, 22-year-old Jalen Robinson, who was recovered from Lake Michigan Sunday evening after being reported missing near Marquette Park Beach in Lake County. A press release from the Department of Natural Resources said shortly after 8 p.m., a plane from the Lake County Sheriff's Aviation Unit located the man, who appeared to be unresponsive in the water. Other first responders were given the location by the helicopter, and the man was recovered. Life-saving efforts were begun, and the victim was transported to a local hospital where he was pronounced deceased. The DNR said their preliminary investigation indicated that Robinson and two friends had been swimming and jumping into the waves when they lost their footing and drifted into deeper water. The two friends made it back to shore, but the victim did not resurface. There was a motorcycle crash in the Wheatfield area around 10:30 Sunday night, injuring the operator. Jasper County Sheriff's Office Chief Deputy Brandon Napier has more information from the preliminary investigation about the 44-year-old driver.
Thomas Orton of Wheatfield was traveling on County Road 1000 North, west of County Road 200 West, when, for an unknown reason, he lost control over his 2008 Harley-Davidson Electra motorcycle and he wrecked it in the gravel portion of the roadway. Thomas was found not to have a helmet on, and he did suffer a head injury. He was then transported to a local hospital by the Wheatfield Ambulance Service.
Hammond police said 33-year-old Gilbert Eatman of that city fired multiple shots at officers from inside his residence last Thursday. A family member had contacted law enforcement and stated the accused had been acting erratically, threatening self-harm, and became confrontational and aggressive. Authorities tried talking to Eatman on the telephone before going to the apartment on a wellness check of the man. Officers stated the man fired multiple rounds through the doorway and adjoining wall toward them. Gilbert Eatman was preliminarily charged with 3 counts of attempted murder and had his first court appearance yesterday. The Indiana Election Division showed 1,043 candidates are now seeking school board positions around Indiana for the November general election. Candidates seeking these positions may choose to list their political party or may refrain from having a party designation next to their name on the ballot. Nearly half of those candidates, 515, chose not to have a political affiliation by their name. Republicans made up the next number, 379, followed by 75 independents and 66 Democrats. 8 people seeking a school board position filed with a third party. The bill in the Senate creating this law in 2025 was approved 26-24 and 62-29 in the House. Supporters say the law makes school board selections more transparent, while critics state that it places politics into choices that shouldn't be there. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Contact the Conrad Agency in Brook, Fowler, or Francisville at 765-884-0530.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
96-year-old Irene Evans of DeMott passed away on July 16th. Friends may call from 10 a.m. until noon on Wednesday, July 22nd at Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield. Services for Irene Evans will be held at Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield at noon on Wednesday, with Adam Conley officiating. Interment will be at the DeMott Cemetery, Borisma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. 76-year-old Joanne Locke of DeMott passed away on July 17th. Friends may call from 3 until 7 p.m. on Thursday, July 23rd at Borisma Funeral Home, Wheatfield. Services for Joanne Locke will be held at Chapel Lawn Cemetery at 1 p.m. on Friday, July 24th. Interment will be at the Chapel Lawn Cemetery, Borisma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. 89-year-old Geraldine Jerry Klaus of Rensselaer passed away on July 19th. Friends may call on Friday, July 24th from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. Funeral services for Jerry Klaus will be held at noon Central Time on Friday with Pastor Paul Keller officiating. Interment will take place at Memory Garden Cemetery, Rensselaer. Memorial contributions may be made to the Alzheimer's Association. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Rensselaer Iron and Metal.
Today, scattered showers before 7 a.m., then some isolated showers after that till about 10 a.m. Cloudy, then becoming sunny later with a high near 85. Tonight, scattered showers mainly before 10 o'clock, mostly cloudy, low of 60. Wednesday, partly sunny with a high near 70. Wednesday night, clear, a low of 52. Thursday, sunny and a high of 75. Thursday night, partly cloudy, a low of 58.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center. Touhyville, now even Touhier.
Ask the right questions, you'll get the right answers.
What day is it? Great question.
It's Tuesday.
Wow, this is awesome. You're too easily impressed.
Yeah. That must be why we're friends. What do you want to do?
Let's do a show.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, everybody. Let's do a super good show.
It's not a good idea. It's an awesome idea.
It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve Touhy with you here, hanging out on a delightful Tuesday morning, and I'm excited to welcome into the program Ned Tonner. Now, I've always known that you were a nice lawyer, but now it's official. Now it's official that you are a nice lawyer. We've seen the billboard, we've seen the sign in front of your office. First of all, good morning.
Good morning.
So tell us all about Ned Tonner.
Oh,
nice law firm. Like, how did this come about? What, for folks that don't know, we're in an area where if people don't know, they'll talk. So let's share with folks what's happening with you and the nice law firm.
Oh, thank you. Well, I've been practicing law for almost 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from here.
Yeah.
I'm a Rensselaer boy, born and raised.
Mm-hmm.
And I met Bob Nice, about 2.5 years ago, at a seminar down in French Lick, ISBA seminar. And turns out that he is from Winnemac. And ironically, we played basketball against each other.
Oh, wow.
In high school. And so he was interested in coming up this way. He's from Indianapolis.
Mm-hmm.
He has 9 locations, 12 attorneys with me now. And he was in Indianapolis South, into southern Indiana, but he had always wanted to come up here because of his connection to Winnemac.
Okay.
And so we started to discuss a possible merger and talk about it. And I kind of set everybody on their ear here because it's a little different to merge with an Indianapolis law firm from Rensselaer.
Mm-hmm.
But his focus was on smaller towns.
Okay.
And so we started to talk about it. It took us 2 years to put the deal together.
Mm-hmm.
And so January 1st, I merged with the Nice Law Firm. I work for the Nice Law Firm.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really very nice because I can just focus on being an attorney.
Mm-hmm. And of course, you being from here and being an attorney in this area for a long time, the service and what you do doesn't change for the people that you represent. You still know this area, and you have all that experience behind you.
Well, yes, I'm here.
Mhm.
I'm going to stay here along with my my office manager, Connie Tao.
Mhm.
She's a big part of our office.
Yes.
She's been with us for 19 years.
Wow. Yep.
And so I'm here in Rensselaer. I also work out a little bit out of the Winnemac office.
Oh, okay. So there's a Winnemac office too. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
I'm practicing kind of a general practice, which is what I've always done. I do family law, criminal, contracts, estate planning, trusts and wills, and that type of thing. And so I'm doing basically the same thing with a giant support system.
Great. So let's dive a little more into some of that so that folks know exactly what that is. Let's go through some of the things that you do, because I don't know that everyone realizes when it's maybe time to call a lawyer, or when they should get a lawyer involved in what they're doing with their personal business. So so let's go through some of the different things that you do. When you say family law, what does that mean to the general public?
People that have potential divorce situation. It's always good to talk to a lawyer to get an idea what, how the process works, and if you are interested in filing or if you want to file. We also do post-divorce law. So there's issues often with visitation and child support. It's not the nicest area of law to practice in because it's a tough time for everybody to go through that. It's hard. There's often children involved. We all have been touched by it, haven't we?
Yeah. I mean, it absolutely. But I think that's also part of what makes you. It's you've been doing this for a long time. You've seen a lot of things. You've lived through different things, and you understand that this might be a hard thing that they're going through, and so you know how to work through that and help them through such a situation.
I can see the stages that people go through. They typically will start off being very scared, and it kind of that's for a couple of months. It shifts into kind of anger at the other spouse, and then they kind of, after 4 to 5 months, they kind of accept the fact that they're moving on. Have you ever heard anybody say that before?
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So there's stages of representation and that type of thing.
And now, what about some of the other things? Like, you mentioned criminal law. I mean, nobody wants to find themselves in that situation. But if they do, they give you a call. I mean, how does that work?
Sure. We talk. I look up what they're charged with. We discuss the facts of the case. The interesting thing about criminal law is that the burden is entirely on the state of Indiana, the prosecutor, to prove their case. And so that's kind of the starting point. What evidence do they have that you committed this crime?
Okay.
And then you appear in court, you exchange what they call discovery, the police reports, and you can also take depositions if you want. And then you start the negotiation process. And so if you're able to resolve it, then you enter into a plea agreement. And if you're not, you go to a trial.
Okay. All right. Now, what about personal injury? How do we know if we should contact you, or if we deal with something, should we contact you right away?
Well, it would be smart to.
Okay.
I've been handling personal injury cases my entire career. And so I was fortunate. I started off working for a federal judge, Judge Keeney from Rensselaer, for 2 years in Hammond. And then I went to Chicago and then to Los Angeles. And I was working in insurance defense firms. That's where we defend litigation cases, including personal injury cases. So I had 5 years of training in those respective law firms, and kind of learned the nuances of personal injury practice. When I came here, when I was, 32 years old, came back with my wife, Sherry, and I started to really want to continue in plaintiff's personal injury work. And so I have been handling those cases since that time. So a lot of it's fact intensive. There's also a lot of medical records involved. You have to get medical records and try to figure out what happened with their treatment, what their injuries are. And you have to work with these insurance companies on the other side. So you take a case when somebody is not at fault, the other party is at fault. There's been a clear injury and they've got damages. So sometimes, unfortunately, people call and they don't meet one of those elements. Okay. And so you have to be kind of choosy and picky on which cases that you take. And so then I also have a network of attorneys that I've worked with over the years to receive information and get some advice from on different types of injuries, what the value of your case is, that type of thing. So I have actively handled personal injury cases my entire career.
Okay. We're talking with Ned Tonner, now of the Nice Law Firm. Visit nicelawfirm.com. You can also call 317-NICE-LAW to find out about how Ned can help you. Also with offices in Rensselaer and now in Winnemac as well. So that's exciting. Now, when it comes to like wills and trusts and things like that, you helped me through this. Tell folks the difference between a will and a trust and why they might not, because I think growing up, we all thought, will. You should have a will. You should have a will. You got to have a will. But that's not necessarily the case. There's differences and nuances that I never knew.
Well, yes. Steve, people put this off. I don't know what it is about their end of life decisions. They don't seem to want to face it. I'll lay money on it. There's a good portion of our listeners out there that say, oh yeah, I've been meaning to do that. I know I need to do it. They don't have a will or trust. They don't have any healthcare directives. They've never sat down and done any kind of planning. And so why do you think that is?
Well, I think most people don't want to accept that that's coming.
That's it.
But I got to tell you, I think it's one of the greatest gifts that you can do for those that are left after you, is to have all of your things put together. Have a will, have a trust, because it's you've probably seen it. Explain exactly what happens with probate and things like that.
Well, sure. If you hold everything as husband and wife, let's say the husband dies first. Typically, there's not much to do because the wife kind of assumes everything. It's when she dies that if you have a net estate of over $100,000, that you have to go through a probate. And that most people just with their house alone,
right?
Pass that mark. And so there's a process of probate. You have to open up an estate. You have to have a personal representative named. You have to publish you have to file an inventory and publish notice in the newspaper. And there's a process, and it takes a while. But if you have an estate of over, let's say, $200,000 to $250,000, you should consider a revocable living trust. And that is a mechanism where you take your assets out of your individual name and you put them into your trust. So technically, they're not in your name. So you deed your house into your trust. You transfer you change your signature card on your bank accounts to transfer your bank accounts into your trust. You put your furniture, your tools, your antiques, your jewelry into your trust, so that when you die, you have nothing in your name. Therefore, you don't have to go through probate.
Yeah. And I think it's really something, it's a great gift you can give to those that in your family that are still around after you've passed, to have everything set up.
You set the trust up the same way you would do a will. And you name, who's going to be in charge of your estate when you die. And then also, who the beneficiaries are. And it seems that every family has kind of a unique situation. There's some kids that have not been very responsible. There's some children that have special medical needs. All different kinds of things come into play.
Absolutely. Now, what about real estate? Do you help folks with their real estate? Like maybe if they're buying or selling a home, I think you should always get things looked over by someone like you. Is that something that you work with?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yes. I used to have a title insurance company, and actually Connie Tao, my office manager, she is licensed with the Indiana Department of Insurance as a closing agent.
Okay.
So we do closings for title companies. We also do contracts for our clients. We've sold farms, closed them, I should say. And then I've done contract work as well. So real estate's an exciting area of law. It affects it's probably our biggest purchase that we ever make. And so we help people through the process.
Got it. We're talking with Ned Tonner, nicelawfirm.com. You can also always call 317-NICE-LAW. And even though you're calling 317-NICE-LAW, you just ask for Ned or ask for Connie.
Sure.
And
We
they'll
also
get
have
you here in Rensselaer.
We still have our local number.
Okay.
219-866-8888.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you'll still work with Ned right here in Rensselaer, in Jasper County, or in Winnemac, and he'll be glad to help you. Let's go a little personal, if you don't mind, for a second.
No.
Ned could be the singing lawyer if he chose to go that route, of course, Ned was the N in nerds, which is no more, right?
Yeah,
right.
We decided after 20 years, the nerds, I think a lot of people have seen us.
Yeah.
We played all over.
Sure.
Yeah. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah. Rick just sang at the Jasper County 250. He did God Bless America, and it was riveting.
Rick
wonderful.
is a talented. Rick Mangus is a talented guy. He's multifaceted, and we had Dominic Pavlinsky in the band, and then Rob Teal was the drummer. And so we had a great run. I mean, it's rare for a group to be together for 20 years.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. And you guys were fantastic. You'd come in and sing for us at Christmas time and stuff. So do you still play music, or is it just the timing isn't?
A break from it, Yeah. I grew up with it. My grandfather was Professor Tonner. They called him Prof. Tonner. He was he was the music director at St. Joseph's College for 45 years.
Gotcha.
So I started off at age 6 playing piano with Grandpa.
Oh, wow.
And then I started guitar at age 10, and then I like to sing. I'm a singer.
Yeah.
So the thing that was fun about the nerds was we were all singers, and we would work these elaborate harmonies. We practiced.
I love harmonies. Yes.
We practiced and practiced.
Yeah.
So, but it's great to have an outlet, and I got to see a lot of people. We did a lot of fun shows.
Yeah.
And so we had a great time.
Yeah. It's well, you guys were fantastic, and it was fun to see you guys play. You looked like you enjoyed it, which is always great.
Yeah.
So yeah. So anything that folks might not know about you with the Nice Law Firm, or that you want to make sure that folks know about? I want to make sure that that they realize that you're here, and you're still Ned Tonner. You're still here in Jasper County, ready to help them.
Well, the thing that's really neat about it is that I have just added a ton of resources for this area. So just yesterday, I spoke to one of our lawyers about a family law question I had. A few weeks ago, I was on a Zoom call with 3 other attorneys in our firm discussing a possible personal injury case. And so I think I'm kind of unique in that sense, that we now have all these resources for people in Jasper County and surrounding areas. So everybody always asks me, how do you like it? How do you like being, with an Indianapolis law firm? And it's hard at first because they have all these new systems in place.
Sure.
We're technically a paperless office, but after a few months, we adapted to their system.
Mm-hmm.
We have all of these resources now. We have all of these locations. I think it's an advantage especially on really complicated litigation cases.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I can just kind of focus on being a lawyer.
That's great.
So I don't have to do all of the administrative.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of the people think, well, why would you ever do this? Why would you merge with somebody? And I just want to be focusing on being a lawyer, and that's a great advantage,
Makes sense to me. Yeah.
So, and so it's going to be interesting. I think it's working out very well.
Good.
And the people that are our clients this year seem to enjoy it. And we have a far reach. So we have a wealth of information, attorneys, resources available if we need them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Maybe we don't, but if we do, they're right there.
But it's there if you do. Absolutely. Ned Tonner, nicelawfirm.com. You can also find Nice Law Firm on Facebook as well. You can call 317 Nice Law. Ned, thank you so much for getting up this morning. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out and chit chat with us. It's always good to see you. It's always nice to hang out and spend some time with you. So thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
My pleasure.
We'll take a break. We'll be back with more fun here in Touhyville. Don't go anywhere.
Your annual checkup should be about more than numbers. It should be about how you're really doing physically, mentally, and emotionally. That's because your body and mind are deeply connected, and your healthcare should be too. Beginning September 1st, Valley Oaks Health is expanding to offer primary medical care, alongside the compassionate mental health services you've come to know and trust at our Rensselaer location, bringing whole person care closer to home for individuals and families throughout Jasper and Newton counties. Schedule your appointment today at valleyoaks.org or call 1-866-6-VALLEY. Valley Oaks Health, caring for our community, caring for you.
From Indiana fields to American roads, freedom starts at the pump. At IBEC, drivers can choose from higher ethanol blends, including E85 for flex fuel vehicles. It's renewable, American-made, and supports Indiana farmers while giving drivers freedom from high fuel prices. Visit IBEC at 751 IN 114 in Rensselaer.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Doug. Limu and I created a trick to help you remember that you can customize your car insurance and save with Liberty Mutual. You see, the shirts Limu and I wear are yellow, and yellow is the color of lemons. And lemons grow on trees, and trees provide oxygen, and oxygen helps us breathe, and breathing is how you live, and you can live more life when you save money by customizing your car insurance. I agree, Limu. It's really quite simple. Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
In the military, the mission was clear. You knew what to do. Now, the mission has changed. Stepping into civilian life isn't about finding a job. It's finding your purpose.
I wanted a career that would leverage the skills and discipline I gained in the military. IT just felt right.
My Computer Career offers class schedules that fit into your life and skills in high demand. Put your VA benefits to work. Visit mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to jumpstart your IT career today. An elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Now there's a new way to take charge of your blood sugar. Introducing New Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula from the makers of the nation's best-selling garlic supplement. New Garlic helps maintain healthy blood sugar levels with clinically supported levels of garlic, plus a custom blend of vitamins and minerals, and it's odor-free. Take charge of your blood sugar with New Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
You bought an RV, and you got an automatic discount from Progressive by bundling it with your home or auto insurance. That's great, but a serious word of warning every RVer should heed. You don't need to talk about things like dry weight or dump stations. And you don't need one of those expensive water filter straws either, because the most extreme thing most RVers encounter is a campsite without hookups. So just enjoy yourself. And Progressive's automatic discount when you bundle your RV, boat, or motorcycle with your home or auto insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations.
You ready to rock?
This is going to get loud. 97.7 FM WLQI. The Q.
People try to put us to down. Talking about my generation. Just because we get around. What's today?
It's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
Tuesday, yes, Tuesday.
Oh, hello, early bird.
Right, early bird.
The early bird worm.
We have work to do.
We have work to do.
Yeah, I don't want to go to work.
Well, someone has to do it, right?
But it's not going to be me.
It's certainly not going to be me.
Let's be bucking for another ring.
You're on the air.
It's showtime.
Yep. It is showtime. Steve Touhy with you here, hanging out, having fun on a super delightful Tuesday morning. Thanks to Ned Donner for coming in, being a part of the program. We appreciate him stopping by. Got folks coming and going all morning today, having a lot of fun. We had Dr. Khan talked with Cheryl and I. We had recorded that ahead of time, so we got that in. Speaking of recorded ahead of time, we've got Dr. Nikki coming up in just a little bit with Therapy Thursday here on a Tuesday. So plenty of fun things happening here throughout the morning. So nobody go anywhere. I got to take another quick break just because I'm kind of jam-packed, and then we'll come back. We'll have Dr. Nikki, and then before you know it, we're going to be ending on a high note. So nobody go anywhere.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, scattered showers before 7 a.m., then some isolated showers after that till about 10 a.m. Cloudy, then becoming sunny later with a high near 85. Tonight, scattered showers mainly before 10 o'clock, mostly cloudy, low of 60. Wednesday, partly sunny with a high near 70. Wednesday night, clear, a low of 52. Thursday, sunny and a high of 75. Thursday night, partly cloudy, a low of 58.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
From Indiana fields to American roads, freedom starts at the pump. At IBEC, drivers can choose from higher ethanol blends, including E85 for flex-fuel vehicles. It's renewable, American-made, and supports Indiana farmers while giving drivers freedom from high fuel prices. Visit IBEC at 751 IN 114 in Rensselaer.
Having a trusted healthcare provider close to home matters because your health is about more than a single appointment. It's about caring for the whole person. Beginning September 1st, Valley Oaks Health is expanding to offer primary medical care alongside the compassionate mental health services you've come to know and trust at our Rensselaer location. We're proud to offer care for individuals and families throughout Jasper and Newton counties. Schedule your appointment today at valleyoaks.org or call 1-866-6-VALLEY. Valley Oaks Health, caring for our community, caring for you.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
When you need surgical care, you shouldn't have to travel miles away from home. At Liberty Clinic General Surgery Wound Care Colonoscopy in Rensselaer, you'll find advanced surgical care with a personal hometown touch. From colonoscopies and hernia repair to vein treatment, wound care, breast surgery, and more, Liberty Clinic delivers expert care close to home. Led by Mayo Clinic trained surgeon Dr. Randy Lehman and compassionate medical team, Liberty Clinic is committed to helping you heal with confidence. Call 219-866-8999. Visit mylibertyclinic.com and like Liberty Clinic on Facebook today.
Jasper County REMC is a non-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles, autonomy and independence. Jasper County REMC is an autonomous, self-help organization controlled by their members. If they enter into agreements with other organizations, including governments, or raise capital from external sources, they do so on terms that ensure democratic control by their members and maintain their cooperative autonomy. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies are better than 1.
Morning is an important time of day.
Are you awake?
I am awake.
But I'm not happy.
It is way too early for this, guys.
And I haven't even had my coffee yet.
So it's Tuesday.
Hey, it's only Tuesday. Is it really?
Yep, nothing to get excited about.
Well, I, for one, am very excited about this.
About what?
About what? About this show. What about this show?
It's showtime.
97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you here on Therapy Thursday, joined by Dr. Nikki Monty. You can find Dr. Nikki Monty on social media. She is a psychotherapist, author, as well as a TikTok talker. I'm sorry, a TED Talker. I meant to say a TED Talker. What I meant to say. You can find her TED Talk on YouTube.
This is why I'm hanging out in Touhyville. Day.
Yes, to help folks and to get more folks to see some of the things because we've talked before about the idea of these bite-sized things in therapy, which you're getting more and more used to with the way things are with reels and shorts and TikToks.
I am.
To give quicker advice and then let people dig into that advice and do the work themselves, which we all have to do. So we can take a little piece and then dig into it ourselves. And we always welcome you guys to send us in questions. You can do it through social media. You can message us. You can email us. You can do whatever you'd like, and we'll share it with Dr. Nikki. Or if you'd like to join the program one day and be a part of it, share your thoughts, do a little bit of sharing. Come on the show, and we'll set up a time for you to come on and record with Dr. Nikki. So, got a relationship question this week. How do you know if you're growing apart in your relationship or just going through a rough season? And I guess, for me, I would say
interesting.
So I'll let you go.
Great question.
Get into it. But I guess it would also be, what would each one mean? I'd like for you to talk on too.
Okay. If it's just a rough season, or you're growing apart. Okay.
Yeah. How do you know if you're growing apart or just going through a rough season in your relationship?
Okay. Well, it's an interesting way to frame the question because it's like a trick question. If you are having a rough season, why would it look like you're growing apart? Now, are you saying you're having a rough season, meaning the relationships kind of ebb and flow in their connectedness and all of that? But a season is a long time to me. A season is, we have at least in quarters, we would call them seasons. Yeah, fall, winter, summer, spring. So we're kind of, I think, week to week and month to month, always roaming around in the seasons. Sometimes in a day, we roam around in 2 seasons, emotionally or relationally. But the first thing is, how do we know we're growing apart? is hopefully you've been in connection enough in the relationship that you can feel the apartness, the difference between where you've been in terms of closeness, conversation, relationally, action, right? So everything's thinking, being, thinking, doing, feeling, not necessarily in that order, thinking, doing, feeling. So in the ways that you were thinking about the relationship, what's changed in this moment, say, or this season that we're talking about? What are you thinking in terms of the relationship? What are you feeling in terms of the relationship? How are you acting? So if you want to know if you're growing apart, which is, again, a very benign framework, right? If you want to know, if you're, check out your thinking and your feeling and your doing. So a lot of times I'll have couples come into therapy and they say, they give all of the problems that the other person is causing.
Isn't that so much easier to do, though?
Always. Fix them. They don't realize they're actually talking about themselves with every moment that they speak. But anyway, so they give all the things that aren't working. I'll say, well, that's interesting. So you've got this and this and this. So why are you still together? Sounds like that's a lot of things you've just mentioned. Well, we love each other. So the feeling, and of course, I always say the truth, which is love is the smallest part of relationship. It's the first thing to come and the last thing to go. It's all the stuff in between that makes relationship work, fly or fail. All the stuff in between makes relationship fly or fail. It's the mutuality. It's the consideration. It's the nurturing. It's the way we talk about our feelings together, the shared emotional secrets. It's all of those other things that make relationship that sustain or fail, the lack of them. And very often, all the way to the bitter end, people say, but I love them. And so that's dandy, but it's not the deal. Okay, but what are your feelings? They can be very different than your thoughts about the relationship. Well, this relationship, it really works. I mean, we have these kids, and we have a home that we've created, and they're doing pretty good. They're going to school, and they're doing all these things. I just don't feel what I used to feel. No, you're never supposed to feel what you used to feel. You're supposed to feel more layers of things as you move along in relationship. This idea that we're supposed to feel 20 years in, or even 5 or 10 years in, like we felt the first month, is nutty. First of all, the projections have to some degree disintegrated, and now we have the real person standing in front of us, but that's a whole nother hour. Okay, so how do you know the difference then between is there a reason, or is this, what happened, or is this a season? Are we having a temporary halt in our relationship, is what I hear the second part of the question to be. Or is this like, I need to start checking out how we're going to split up things? I think if you know your relationship well enough, and if you've given enough tending to your relationship garden, you will know in a deep place of you, whether you admit it or not, you will know whether whether you're on the way out. And but the problem is we often don't tell ourselves the truth. There are a lot of ameliorating factors in every relationship. There's a lot of reasons, if you're in a relationship that's gone more than a minute, that we stay. And I think that when we come to a time where we go, oh, you know what, I'm having a thing. We're having a season. I think the solution, let's just go to the solution, is to double down on your caring. Give more than you've ever given before. Give more. Open your heart more. Open your mind more. Be more responsive. Take more time for love. I'll give you a quick example this morning, Tom. I had a challenging night. I woke up in the middle of the night, and was trying to figure out what was going on, and I had some angst, and of course, angst is always made up. It doesn't mean there's not real things supporting it or triggering it, but it's always made up. We can go where we want to in our head about things. But anyway, I had some angst to the extent that he said, "What, are you okay?" And I said, "I'm really not." And we had this conversation. So we got up this morning and I got into my flurry of activity. I had to feed the dog and do the thing and prepare the coffee and get myself dressed and fix my hair, whatever, so I could be here with you. And so he's on his way out the door to a meeting that he goes to on Tuesdays. We record on Tuesdays, folks. Mm-hmm. Spoiler alert. And I'm going on and on about, so because we have to, and he stopped and he put his hands on my shoulders and he held me for a second. And he said, "You're talking about things that don't matter. This is a moment for love." And I said, "Yeah, but," and he said, no. "We have 2 minutes before I leave. Look me in the eyes. This is a moment for love."
Mm-hmm. And I'm so glad that you pointed out that your reaction was, "Yeah, but," because that's our normal reaction. If someone was to do that to us while we're in the middle of a thing, that would be a totally normal reaction.
He's holding me by the shoulders. I have places, what I mean?
What are you doing? I gotta get ready. Yeah,
but you know what? He's absolutely right. Mm-hmm. If this is my last day on earth, mm-hmm. I would hate to go out thinking, "God, I had one more, yeah, but we need to," instead of looking in his eyes and going, "You're absolutely right. Mm-hmm. I love you. And I'm so grateful for how you are in my life. Mm-hmm. Thank you," which is what ended up happening. He said, "Now breathe." By the way, I'm the therapist, right? Okay, right. Never mind. And he said, "I'm going to be you for a minute."
But isn't that what great relationships are? Is each one is the therapist sometimes?
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The healer, the therapist, the cook, the inspiration, the aggravation. We're all the things, right? Mm-hmm. And so, he said, "Now breathe." So this is the exercise, people who are listening. Breathe. Good. Breathe again. Breathe again. He had me breathe 3 times. All those moments I had things to say and do.
Right. Sure.
But I let it go. And it was so different after that moment. And then guess what? All of my lists and all my things were right there waiting for me. Should I, if I needed to pick them up again, and started noising about it in my brain. Really, I was babbling out loud to myself anyway. I wasn't really talking to him in the first place.
Right.
Yeah.
So with this person that says, are we growing apart or going through a season? I guess both. Either one, right?
We're always going through a season, and if you feel like you're growing apart, you're growing apart. And if you're growing apart, you have a choice to come together. Double down on care.
That's where my question comes in. Okay, so you're feeling like you're growing apart, and I hear you when you say double down on love, double down on caring. What do you do? Do you bring it up? Because I think that's the hardest thing, is to talk with your person.
Of course you bring it up.
We're growing apart.
Yes.
So okay, but you say double down on love. I mean,
yes, that is double downing on love. You don't bring it up as complaint. Every once in a while I'll say, "Gosh, I feel like, we were in the same house today, but I feel so, like there's gap between us. You were doing your thing, I was doing my thing. Let's spend some time together." But that you always bring up your emotion. And I say always, okay, there are moments where it's not right. So
time and place,
in the middle of a barbecue or whatever. But in the overall, bringing up your emotional truth on a daily basis is well advised. I drink water every day. I don't drink water once in a while when I'm thirsty. I drink water because I know if I don't drink water, I'm gonna be thirsty. And guess what? Yesterday I walked so much I got dehydrated. Got dehydrated. I was a mess. It's part of what happened last night. And so, you preventatively drink water, right?
But
You
the opposite could also be true. So if this person is coming to you as a mate, you've said you're thirsty, you're thirsty, you're thirsty, you're thirsty. They're like, ooh, I'm going to go grab you some water. Water never comes. Now we're 9 months, no water.
9 months, no water. No.
Then we're
you don't
dead.
go 9. You're dead. You're 9 months, no water. You're dead.
That I'm just saying, you can't keep saying you're going to be showing up.
Yes, you can. No, but you can go now. Yesterday you said you were bringing water, and I'm still parched, and there's been no water, honey. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about it every day. Let's have 5 minutes together every day where we talk about what we love about each other, appreciate, or, let's see. I'm going to do everything I can to be value added to you today. And please be everything you can to be value added to me. And we practice, but we certainly don't wait. Don't worry about waiting 9 months because you will be dead. Yeah.
Well, it's interesting stuff. Again, if you guys have your own questions and thoughts, please share them. You could do so through, you can even, while you're watching this, like we said, we record on Tuesday, but we play this on Thursday. While you're watching, you can share your questions and we'll bring them back to Dr. Nikki when we meet again. So follow Dr. Nikki on all the socials, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, as well as looking for her TED Talk on Heartbreak on YouTube.
Here's my aim here with this new plan that we have and answering these questions, which I adore. I want us to have so many questions that we have to add segments.
Yeah.
So many questions that we can do 5 minutes a day with Dr. Nikki.
Listen, it's, we just want everybody in the world to be healthy.
Yeah.
So there's hashtag Team Human. There you go. So, all right, let's take a break. We'll be back with more fun here in Touhyville. Don't go anywhere.
Recovery starts close to home at Oak Grove Christian Retirement Village in DeMont, offering convenient inpatient and outpatient physical, occupational, and speech therapy services for Jasper County and surrounding communities. Our compassionate therapists provide one-on-one patient-centered care focused on helping you regain strength, mobility, and independence. We accept Medicare, workers' compensation, and most insurance plans with benefit verification before therapy begins. Plus, ask about our Road to Home Transitional Recovery Program. Learn more at greencroft.org/Oak Grove or call 219-987-9238.
Having your jewelry, coins, and collectibles properly appraised is often one of those projects that just gets backburnered. In the unfortunate event of a loss, however, you are going to want to be comfortable that your documentation is thorough and accurate, and no one is more qualified than Dirk's Fine Jewelry.
And some of you may not be aware, but Jeff Dirk is the only GIA graduate gemologist in residence in the greater Lafayette area.
And Liz and I both are the only International Society of Appraisers members in Lafayette, combined with the only 2 USPAP-compliant appraisers for personal property.
Insurance, liquidation, fair market, divorce, family disbursement, and more. It can sometimes be critical that you have a detailed document prepared by a qualified appraiser.
In these fluid and ever-changing markets, it's more important than ever to make sure your appraisal is up to date and your appraiser is properly trained, credentialed, and current with the latest legislation and standards.
Dirk's Fine Jewelry checks all of the right boxes for education, training, qualifications, certifications, and experience.
Let Dirk's Fine Jewelry be your personal jeweler while also offering Lafayette's largest and most complete jewelry store.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Dirks.com.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Till-To-Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Till team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Jasper County REMC is a not-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles is cooperation among cooperatives. Cooperatives serve their members most effectively and strengthen the cooperative movement by working together through local, national, regional, and international structures. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
Hello?
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Your annual checkup should be about more than numbers. It should be about how you're really doing physically, mentally, and emotionally. That's because your body and mind are deeply connected, and your healthcare should be too. Beginning September 1st, Valley Oaks Health is expanding to offer primary medical care alongside the compassionate mental health services you've come to know and trust at our Rensselaer location, bringing whole person care closer to home for individuals and families throughout Jasper and Newton counties. Schedule your appointment today at valleyoaks.org or call 1-866-6-VALLEY. Valley Oaks Health, caring for our community, caring for you.
All new drinks are now at McDonald's, with refreshers like the Strawberry Watermelon Refresher and the Mango Pineapple Refresher with popping boba, to crafted sodas like the Sprite Berry Blast with berry flavors and cold foam. Who knew ice-cold drinks could be so fire? 6 all-new drinks are here. Now at McDonald's.
Refreshers contain caffeine.
All right. Man, oh man. That one flew by, didn't it? What a day. What a morning. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. My goodness. Cheryl's always the one that handles this, but today, I ended a high note. All right, so I've talked about before the mentors that I've never met. Watch a lot of videos from folks like Dan Martell, Alex and Layla Hermosi, Simon Sinek, and fairly recently, Tony Robbins. I just watched a Netflix documentary from a few years ago called "Tony Robbins, I'm Not Your Guru," and it was really good. I've always liked Tony Robbins, but never like surfacely. Like I kind of knew of him. I would see little quotes and things like that, but really an amazing story. I'm listening to his book right now, Awaken the Giant from Within. So I thought I'd bring you a good quote today. There's so many from Tony Robbins, but here you go. In life, never spend more than 10% of your time on the problem and spend at least 90% of your time on the solution. So there you go. Tony Robbins. In life, never spend more than 10% of your time on the problem, spend at least 90% on the solution. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thanks for Gary for coming in from the Jasper County Fair Association, as well as he brought in Patrick from the biggest giant carnival ever. We're going to post on the WLQI Facebook page here in just a little bit a chance to win a bracelet for one of the nights of rides. So a wristband, rather, for rides. So we'll post that up on Facebook in a little bit. So make sure you go and comment on that post for a chance to win a bracelet for to ride all the rides for free one of the days out at the fair. Thank you to Dr. Khan from Liberty Clinic in Rensselaer, Dr. Nikki, as always, for hanging out with us, and Ned Tonner from the nice law firm in Rensselaer and now in oh my goodness, I just blanked on where their new law firm opened. Nice law firm. Now I got to go and look it up because I've lost my my ever loving mind. Winnemac. Thank you. Now in Winnemac as well as Rensselaer. So thanks to Ned Tonner for stopping by, and thank you guys for listening. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as I enjoyed doing it. Have yourself just a great Tuesday. We're going to do it all again tomorrow. Back with Cheryl here in Touhyville, and we will be out at the Spencer Pool in DeMott tomorrow from noon to 2. Come on by and say hi. Have a great day. Take care.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer. 97.7.